Ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, welcome to this game day edition. Welcome to Believers Talk. My name is Joe, and welcome to it, like I said, this game day edition of Believers Talk, where the Buffalo Bills get ready to play the Miami Dolphins, an AFC East division rivalry here about 25 minutes away from kickoff. I got you on here on YouTube first. Now I'm going to go over to Sportscaster to get them set up. So if you guys don't mind bearing with me for a second as we get ready for this game between our Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. Again, always enjoy watching us squish the fish. Hopefully, we have a better result than last game. We did win that game, but we want to win comfortably. We want to not sweat out these games. It is in Miami, so you can imagine if we only won by 10 in Buffalo, maybe it's gonna be a little bit closer. They have Xavier Howard. We'll get to some of the inactives and everything, but let me set up over on Sportscaster. Make sure that we're okay over there as well. But again, guys, thank you for joining me and welcome as we're getting ready to go live on Sportscaster as well. I'm going to flip this screen over real quick. Give me a second here as I try to flip it. There we go. Let me see if I can get myself on here. Guys, if you join me over on Sportscaster, welcome to Believers Talk. Getting my camera set up so you guys can get ready to watch some Buffalo Bills, Miami Dolphins football. I'll try to change that up every once in a while so you guys can actually see the TV screen during the game. Hey, Ronald, welcome to Believers Talk. Thank you guys for joining me again. About a little over 20 minutes away to kick off, so I'm looking forward to watching the game with you guys. And over on YouTube, we can the conversation, watch the game together, and I'll keep you update on all the live play-by-play and reaction to every single play going on for the Buffalo Bills. If you're watching on Sportscaster, again, Sportscaster trying to change the game so you'll be able to watch the game and hear me with my commentary as that is happening as well. And you continue to talk on here as well. Continue to talk about what is going on in the game and what you like to see. If you're logged in as a guest over on Sportscaster, it doesn't take long to sign up. Just go ahead and take a quick minute to sign up. It really will, again, help everyone out. So give me again, I'm trying to hook this up on Sportscast so you guys can see me and see the game at the same time. So just give me a second here as I continue to try to do things. Again, guys, this is new. This is only our second week doing this with the Sportscaster live thing. So we're just trying to get the kinks all worked out. Hopefully everything works today and we can have a great stream and hopefully we have a great game as the Buffalo Bills get ready to play the Miami Dolphins. So here we go. Let me do this real quick. Set that up. That's a little bit better, guys. I don't know how to do the zoom. I don't know if you can do a zoom on multicam. So you'll be able to see the TV from a distance, but unfortunately, I can't get much closer than that. But again, guys, thank you. Do you have to subscribe? Ask David Pelot over on YouTube. You do not have to subscribe to be a member of Sportscaster. However, if you don't subscribe, if you only do it as a guest, then you can leave comments and join the conversation. You can still, of course, join the conversation on YouTube over here. So again, thanks a lot, guys. As Ronald Enoch says, hit that thumbs up button. I have 7 people join us. We're going to keep having people join us throughout the stream. So again, hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, guys. 9 subscribers away from hitting 1,000. And I told you before, and I'll tell you again, once Believers Talk hits 1,000, we're going to definitely have something special planned for you guys as well. So again, I appreciate all the support throughout the year and a half I've been doing this. And if you're watching on Sportscaster, head on over to YouTube. Not only do we do these live play-by-play and reaction videos, guys, but I also keep you up to date on the post and pregame. I go live with my pregame every Thursday, halftime of Thursday Night Football. My post game every halftime of Monday Night Football. So I go live every Monday. Give myself time to watch the game again, go over some news and notes. I mean, you have plenty of YouTube channels out there, including one that Believers Talk is partnering with, #Sports. If you're not subscribed to #Sports, go over there. They give you that immediate reaction, right, that everyone wants to hear. I like taking a step back without the emotion. If you guys have joined me on these streams, you know that I show a lot of emotion in these streams, and so I like trying to take a step back, relax a little bit, watch the game again, and take news and notes that way when I already know what the result of the game is. I always say that no matter if you win or lose, there's good and bad to take out of every single game. So I look for the good, I look for the bad, and I see where the Bills can improve. Aloha, Patrick. Welcome to Believers Talk. Glad you can make it. Again, a little early in the morning there, and Hawaii, but I'm sure you're having a great start to your morning. Probably about 70 degrees there already, and you're having a great time. So, again, guys, thank you for joining me. So, we're going to go over the inactives for the game today. We're going to go over all the games today. A lot of good games today. I'm really looking forward to some of these games today, although we do have 12 games where a team with a winning record plays a team with a losing record. So, there might be a few upsets today, but there's definitely one game in that 1 o'clock hour that everyone's probably looking forward to. So, hey, you can tune into Bill-ievers Talk on YouTube, stay up to date on the Bills game, and watch that Houston versus Baltimore game if that's the game you're really interested in. That's the game I would be interested in if I was not streaming this game here. Run the ball, Gore, and Singletary. We'll go over my keys to victory. Old Man Jenkins, Matthew, thank you for joining me on the stream. We'll go over my keys to victory that I went over Thursday. Again, guys, Thursday was a rough night for me. I'm glad I was able to get on here live, but it was a rough night, so I might not remember all that I said from Thursday, but I'm glad that I was able to do that and hang out with you guys. You know I always enjoy hanging out with you guys whenever I get the chance. So again, every Thursday, Sunday, and Monday we go live. Sunday we do the live play and reaction. If it's not me doing them, it's gonna be Paul Mario over from #Sports. They will be with you live next week as the Buffalo Bills play the Denver Broncos. I'll be with you live on Thanksgiving Day as the Buffalo Bills play the Dallas Cowboys. Hope we get a win there in Dallas. Again, Thanksgiving. It's first Thanksgiving game in a while for the Buffalo Bills. I hope you guys can join me, enjoy some food, family, friends, and then come hang out with Bills Mafia. It will be a great time. But again, guys, thanks again for joining me. If you're new, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. If you haven't already, hit that like button, and leave a comment. Always enjoy talking to you guys. So let's go over the other games today, right? We know there's 4 teams on a bye week this week: the Packers, the Giants, the Seahawks, and the Titans. So they're not playing. So that means we have 14 games on the schedule. We already saw one on Thursday, and it was in the news for some reason. I forget what happened on Thursday, but something happened. Helmets? I don't know. Helmet gate? I don't know what we want to call it, but a crazy scene on Thursday between the Steelers and the Cleveland Browns that broke out. Browns winning that game 21-7, but definitely not the story in this one. Matthew says 49-0. Would love to see that. Ryan, did you see Brian Daboll's new look? He looks just like Andy Reid. I have not seen that yet, but we have seen that Coach McDermott came out and said, hey, let's play a little looser on offense. Maybe we'll see that a little bit. We'll go over some of the inactives that might affect that as well. Scott Blakely comes in. Hey, Joe. Hey, welcome, Scott. Expecting big game today. Scott, I did mail out your prize for winning the trivia question, so make sure that you get that in the mail. I think I mailed it out Thursday, earlier this past week, so make sure you get that. Again, I apologize for the delay on that, but again, thank you very much for that. And thank you very much for your support as well. Let me see here. I'm making sure I didn't miss any comments. Jack Patrick has the Bills win 31-13. Let me know your score predictions as well, whether you be over on Sportscaster or over on YouTube. Again, I appreciate you guys watching. Again, if you're watching over on Sportscaster, you give me those tickets. We really appreciate that. Helps out. And hit that like button. I think it's a little heart button. Make sure you hit that, as we will be switching back and forth before the game starts. You'll be focused on me. Sorry. Can't do anything about this. This is the best you guys get over on YouTube too. But during the game, we'll switch it over so you guys can watch it a little bit as well. Not sure about the copyright rules over on Sportscaster. I know YouTube will not let us show the game, but Sportscaster is saying we can. So we're going to provide that for you guys. Said that earlier, thought maybe it was wishful thinking. Says Matthew 49-0, probably a little bit, but hey, we'll take it if we get it, right? If we get the shutout and also get a huge offensive explosion from our offense, that'd be great. That'd be wonderful to see. It's a bounce back game, baby. Time to win, says James. Kenneth comes in. I actually didn't watch the Thursday game, but I heard about it the next day. Man, what ridiculous. It was ridiculous. And, for all the fight and everything, I tweeted about it too, but man, you just can't do that. And for him to be suspended indefinitely, I think that's the right move by the league. Is Sportscaster good? I think so. I enjoy it. I enjoy giving you guys a chance to actually watch the game, things like that. And it's more real time. John Patrick, it's more real time. So you'll be seeing things on YouTube that I said maybe 3, 4, 5 seconds ago, if not longer. Where on YouTube the delay is less than a second. It's really cool. So you can definitely check out the link below if you haven't already. Hey Anthony, how you doing? Welcome. Time to squish the fish. Absolutely. If you mute the commercials, you can show the game, says Ronald Enix. I'm not sure, again, with the way YouTube works. Again, the people who have done it in the past have had their channel shut down. I don't want that. I don't want to have my channel shut down. Let's see Fearless Josh Allen let loose today. I would love that. We've seen that Coach McDermott asked him to do that. So let's see if there's a little bit of a difference. Let me go over the 1 o'clock games. For the games today for the NFL schedule. Again, 14 games on the docket. One played Thursday night. Today we got the 1 o'clock games. We got the Bills at Dolphins, which is the game that we will be watching. Something just happened to my sportscaster as I started talking about how great everything is. Give me a second here. Give me a second. I do apologize for that, as I'm going to continue to try to set up. 15 minutes away from kickoff, guys. I don't know what happened. It just booted me off. Just booted me off. Huh. If you guys are watching on Sportscaster, let me know what just happened, because I don't know what just happened. We're going to go live again. We're going to try this again. Try it again. Again. As they like to say over on #sports. Again, sorry on Sportscaster. I don't know what just happened. It just went out, so we'll see what happens. Let's see the Bills win. Allen 17 for 25, 193 yards. No, I hope he gets over 200 at least. But let me go through the 1 o'clock games now. Again, if you just joined me over on Sportscaster, don't know what happened. Let me know what happened, what you guys saw over there. Today at 1 o'clock, you got the Bills Dolphins. Obviously, that's the game we'll be watching as well. Houston at Baltimore. That's the game everyone's excited about. I'm excited about that one. I think that's going to be a great game. I actually picked Houston in the upset in that one, so I hope that turns out to be a wonderful game. Atlanta at Carolina. Dallas at Detroit. Jacksonville at Indianapolis. Denver Broncos at Minnesota Vikings. New Orleans Saints trying to come back from that loss against the Atlanta Falcons last week, going up against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And the best game of the week, of course, the Jets at Redskins. That would be a great game to watch if you have nothing better to do with your life. So those are the 1 o'clock games. 4 o'clock, you have Arizona at San Fran, Cincy at Oakland. And the game that everyone's probably going to be interested in, a game that we would be cheering for the Eagles in, the Philadelphia Eagles at home against the New England Patriots. Tonight, the late game, you got the Chicago Bears at the LA Rams. That's the late game tonight. And then tomorrow, to close out week 11, you have the Kansas City Chiefs at the LA Chargers. Should be a good one there as well. So again, guys, we're less than 10 minutes away from kickoff. I'm going to go through the inactives for this game. A lot of the inactives for the Buffalo Bills are the same as they've been for the past few weeks. We talk about Ryan Bates, Ike Boettger, Dean Marlowe, Tommy Sweeney, Vincent Taylor, who we picked up 2 weeks ago, and then we put him out, and they played 2 weeks ago. Didn't play it too bad. But then when we picked up Legit, all of a sudden he was dispensable, and he's been on the inactive list the past 2 weeks. Duke Williams and TJ Yeldon. So those are your inactives for today. So again, Duke Williams on the inactive list. A lot of you upset about that. If Duke Williams is on the inactive list, we should not be throwing the ball 40 plus times. Spencer comes in and says Allen is trash. Still has time to prove that theory wrong. Jack Patrick, Spencer doing some trolling. Yeah, that happens. Ben Johnson. I don't know what you guys are talking about, so I'm going to leave that to you guys. I'm going to leave it up to you guys. But again, guys, thank you for watching. We're going to go over the inactives for the Miami Dolphins. But again, guys, if we plan on throwing the ball over 40 times, there's no reason to have Duke Williams on the inactive list. Listen, I mean, I saw Andre Roberts out there as a wide receiver. I love Andre Roberts as our return guy, but man, as a receiver, just not that great. For the Miami Dolphins, you got Shaq Cohan, offensive guard, Taco Charlton. We've heard his name a couple times against the Buffalo Bills. Defensive end, he's inactive for the game today. Xavier Crawford, defensive back, he's inactive. Raquan McMillan, he's an active middle linebacker. Isaiah Prince, offensive tackle. Chris Reed, offensive guard. And then Ken Webster, defensive back. All listed as inactives for the game today between the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. Probably tell you guys that again one more time before before we go live, before the game kicks off here, just to let you guys know what is going on. But again, guys, thank you for joining me on Believers Talk. If you haven't hit that thumbs up, hit that thumbs up. Hey Spurs, how you doing over on Sportscaster? I did just have a little bit of an issue with the Sportscaster, just kind of went off for some reason. So hopefully everything's okay there. If not, just let me know and I'll do my best to correct that when I see that. But again, thank you guys for joining me. Again, if you're over on Sportscaster, if you are a member over on Sportscaster, again, if you're not, it only takes a couple seconds to become a member. But if you are a member, go ahead and give me those tickets. We love those tickets. Donate those tickets. I'll drink a couple beers for you. There's popcorn, there's foam fingers. Just go ahead and help us out that way. Spencer says, just watch them today for reassurance. Well, again, we're going to see what happens. We're going to see what happens. Let's go Buffalo, says Angry Buffalo sports fan. Absolutely. I'm looking forward to seeing it. Duke inactive again. What is going on? We could use the big wide receiver. Hopefully this means Singletary will have a big game. Yeah, we need to run the ball more. We absolutely need to run the ball more. I think that Duke being inactive, there might be more to that than just the injury is what I'm thinking at this time. Would love to see Duke Williams out there. I think he would be a good addition to his wide receiving core. And this is coming from the guy. Remember, this is coming from the guy who at the beginning of the season said that he should start off on the practice squad, which he did just because of his CFL experience. That wasn't a knock on him. I wasn't trying to upset all of you, which apparently I did for some of you. But I wasn't trying to do that. I was just thinking that, coming from the CFL, there are still some things that he has to learn. M. Kane, welcome to the broadcast. Let me know what happened. I saw you join the broadcast. The moment you joined the broadcast the first time, that's when it turned off for me. So let me know if it turned off for you over there as well, or what happened over there. But thank you for joining me. I'm Kane. Always enjoy you in the chat room. I appreciate you coming on here, and you make things a little light and have a little fun. So it's good to see. It's ridiculous Duke not playing. What's the Sportscaster account name? It's in the description below. It's under hashtag sports, his name. We teamed up to do that, guys. And not only did Believers Talk team up with hashtag sports this year, guys, Believers Talk teaming up with BewareTheStampede.com. Go to www.BewareTheStampede.com for all of your Buffalo Bills news. You want stats, you want salary information, roster information. It gives you Hall of Fame information. It gives you all that kind of stuff over there on BewareTheStampede.com. Not only that, BewareTheStampede.com just recently started a podcast. Jeremy is doing a great job with those podcasts, so make sure you join Beware the Stampede. Beware the Stampede. Join the Stampede and hang out with us over there as well. Join the mailing list if you want to keep up to date with the Buffalo Bills. And follow them on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. My link's in the description below as well. But again, guys, thank you for joining me. Less than 10 minutes away now from the game between the Buffalo Bills. Hey, Scott Blakely already sent me a beer, so that means I'm going to crack one open, start this game off right. And guys, I actually found a brewery in Lafayette, New York that does good ciders. So I'm going to probably hang out with, keep up with that a little bit. It's hard to find a good cider. Everyone likes Angry Orchard and stuff like that. I'm not a big fan of Angry Orchard. So thank you for the ticket, Scott Blakely, and this one's on you. Thanks a lot, man. James Jones can't help it. Yeah, hot this. And Spencer, you can't be doing that. So we're going to go ahead and put you in timeout. You can't be saying something like that, Spencer, not on this channel. I'm going to go ahead and do that for you. Sorry, I'm not a fan of insults on this channel. You can be a troll all you want, but you can't be saying stuff like that. Joe Beer, yay beer, says Ben Spencer. Absolutely. Let's get this started right. Again, guys, about 7 minutes from kickoff. Scott Blakely sent me another one. How quick do you think I drink, man? All right, I'm behind one. But anyhow, with the loss by the Pittsburgh Steelers on Thursday, really actually helps out the Bills, as the Pittsburgh Steelers had that 6th spot. Now the Bills are 2 games up on Pittsburgh. Continue to win. Again, I talked about it Monday when I did my post game. That Cleveland loss was huge. That could have put us 2 games up on everybody fighting for that 6th seed. But now Oakland's a little bit. Oakland's right there. Indianapolis Colts are right there. Couple teams right there, only a game back. Would have loved to see the Bills beat the Cleveland Browns last week. Obviously, didn't happen. Lose 19-16 in that one, and there's lots of blame to go around, so I don't think Ben Johnson says I don't drink anymore. Hey, good for you. Good for you. I mean, obviously, some people do, some people don't. It's a personal choice, and if you don't, that good for you. And it probably shaved off a couple pounds too, so be happy about that. But last week we saw Josh Allen throw the ball. We saw Josh Allen throw the ball over 40 times. I just don't think that's Buffalo's MO. I really don't think that Buffalo should ever be throwing the ball over 40 times. And there were opportunities for the Buffalo Bills to win this game as they're going over some of the highlights from last week's game. But it just didn't happen. Just wasn't in the cards for us. Again, still 6-3, better than 6-10 last season. There's constant improvement. Thank you, Scott Blakely. Hit that subscribe button, everyone. Yeah, absolutely. Only need 10 more, Scott. We only need 10 more. So if you haven't already subscribed to Believers Talk, guys, hit that subscribe button. We get over 1,000. We're able to go mobile. We're able to go live on our mobile devices, guys. So I can go live from wherever to give you Buffalo Bills updates. Whenever there's breaking news, I try to get on here as fast as I can. During free agency, I give you a breakdown of every single Buffalo Bills free agent that we sign. We have a great time doing that. So again, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button and like this video as the game is getting ready to start. Ron Enix says bottles up. I can't get on the site to watch the game I apologize, David. I'm not sure what's going on with Sportscaster. But I hope that you guys can get on there. Thank you. You're looking at the Mans for joining us over on Sportscaster. I want to have a great time this stream. 5 minutes till kickoff. So on Thursday, like I said, I did come on here for a little bit and I talked about some of the keys to victory for the Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills, to win this game, I think obviously they need to get Devin Singletary and Frank Gore going, right? I mean, we talked about last week, Devin Singletary only had 8 touches on the ground. He needs to have more than that. There's a reason why he was averaging over 5 yards per carry last week, and that's because the Cleveland Browns defense was 31st against the rush. So to go into a game against the defense 31st against the rush, only run him 8 times. I don't care if there's 8 in the box. I don't care if there's 9 in the box. I feel like we need to run Devin Singletary more in order to win this game. Another thing is we need to get Frank Gore going too. We talk about the ground game. Frank Gore has not had a good few weeks recently, but I think that he can get his game back going a little bit, and we can get him going. And then you talk about the Miami Dolphins coming in off a 2-game winning streak, beating the Colts last week in what many call an upset. The Dolphins are better than what they appear, and so we need to make sure we take them seriously. I felt like last game we were looking ahead a little bit, not taking the Dolphins seriously. Listen, guys, this is a division rival. This is on their home turf. We need to take this seriously because they're taking it seriously. And again, they're coming in off a 2-game winning streak. Last game, Xavier Howard didn't play, so we'll be interested to see how John Brown does against Xavier Howard. That was another one of my keys to victory on Thursday. Training wheels off. Josh Allen today really looking for a breakout game, says Scott Blakely. Hey, you're looking. Thanks for joining the broadcast. Thank you for following the broadcast. If you haven't followed over on Sportscaster, guys, follow again. I'm on hashtag SportsName. Mario and Paul, they always do a great job. And guys, they will be live shortly following the game for a post game. They give you that initial post game reaction, and they always do a great job. You guys can join them to answer your questions over there. And then, like I said, I'll join you Monday for my post game halftime of Monday Night Football. Let me get through some of your comments. Buffalo needs to pound the rock, says Ronald Enix. Absolutely. And it will also help open up the pass game. I completely agree with you. Would love to see Josh Allen get over 225 passing yards. Everyone's excited to see him get over 300 yards. And I keep saying this, and depending on the opponent, if Josh Allen, the first game Josh Allen throws for 300 passing yards, I fear that we might lose that game. That might be a losing game for the Buffalo Bills just because that's not something that I don't know why I didn't show that, but that's just something that he doesn't need to do. That's not in Buffalo's offensive scheme. Again, I don't see us throwing the ball 40 times either, but I just don't see him throwing the ball for 300 yards too often as a Buffalo Bills. Hey, Tim, how you doing? Welcome to Believers Talk. Thank you for joining the broadcast. But yes, 26 needs to catches as well. Hey, King Cam is off today, so he'll be joining us for the broadcast. I hope you can enjoy the game. Yeah, we're 9 subs away. So again, guys, if you haven't hit the subscribe button, hit that subscribe button. The 15 in, if you haven't hit that like button, hit that thumbs up button. Really helps out the channel. Again, we went through some of the 1 o'clock games. If you are have fantasy teams and you're going to be joining my broadcast, I will be letting you know when touchdowns are scored during commercial breaks, and I'll try to get you the information about who scored those touchdowns so you can check your fantasy team and see who's win. Sam King, thank you for subscribing. Let's have the Bills win. I would love to see the Bills win this game and go to 7-3 on the season. Again, if we go 7-3, it keeps us at least a game up on the other seeds going for wild card, and it keeps us close to the Patriots. Remember, Patriots have a tough stretch here where they have 4 tough games in a row, including the Eagles today. If they can lose 2 or 3 of these games, all of a sudden we're right back in the mix. Now, we play a lot of the same teams, right? We still play Dallas. We still play Baltimore. We play Pittsburgh, which they already beat Pittsburgh earlier this season. But we play Pittsburgh as well. So we have a tough stretch as well. But who knows what's gonna happen again? Dallas plays us after they come off the game against New England. So let's say they play a hard fought game, spend a lot of mental energy beating the New England Patriots, and then they come to Buffalo a little empty in the tank, right? And then we get a win. In this NFL, nothing is for granted. So I know we look at the wild card and think 2 games back, it's gonna be tough to catch the Patriots. But anything can happen in this league. We just saw the Falcons go into New Orleans. The 1-win Falcons went into New Orleans to play the 1-loss Saints, and they beat them. They beat them in New Orleans. And if anyone knows how tough it is to play in New Orleans, just look at the record. They haven't lost too many times in New Orleans since Katrina, really. They need to spread it out, focus on Knox and Singletary, says M. Kane. Knox needs to stop dropping balls, right? I mean, we watched the game last week. He had 2 crucial drops in that game. Drops that could have kept drives alive, things like that. So that really has to stop. Knox needs to work on his hands. We can still take division, but this game must be coming out, party out on offense to be the conduit for upcoming games. Game time says I'm sorry, Scott. I can't read all that well, and it's on the phone, so it's really small. But I appreciate you for the comments. And yeah, we need to see, the NFL needs to see this offense can do things and score more than 19 points a game. Again, Buffalo Bills averaging 19.3 points a game. That's 25th in the league right now. And we're playing against the defense that isn't that great in Miami. We need to score some points here. A team that's giving up about 60% of red zone touchdowns in the Miami Dolphins. But then again, they're scoring at 60% as well once they get into the red zone. So our defense needs to step up, especially when Miami's in the red zone. Again, bend, don't break. We've been talking about that past few weeks. The Redskins game, we gave a lot of rushing yards in that Redskins game, but we only allowed field goals. In the Cleveland game, it started off that way, right? I mean, we had that great 8-play goal line stance, really got us excited. But man, I just thought about Lee Smith's penalties last week, and I really thought Tommy Sweeney would take Lee Smith's place in the lineup. So obviously, the Bills are not done with Lee Smith, so we expect 2 penalties on him today. What does McCain say? Oh, game time. Yeah, absolutely. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. It is about game time. Weather, a beautiful 66 degrees in Miami Gardens, Florida. Mostly cloudy. North wind winds only going 10 miles an hour. A lot less than what we've had the past couple weeks. Computer says run the ball many times, win game. There you go, Ben. That's what we gotta do. And thank you guys for joining me. Hope you guys join me for the whole game. If you can't join me for the whole game, I do just appreciate you guys here for the small time you can be. 66 degrees is cold, says Jack Patrick. It's cold for Jack Patrick, who's joining us from Hawaii. 400 passing yards for Allen, and then 100 rushing yards for Singletary. That would be a perfect performance in my book by the Buffalo Bills. Again, this Miami Dolphins team playing with momentum, winning the last 2 games. Hopefully we can put a stop of that today. If you weren't here for the inactives, Miami is about to kick off to the Bills. Here are the inactives for the Buffalo Bills. You got Bates, Bacher, Marlowe, Sweeney, Taylor, Duke Williams, and TJ Yeldon. Same as they were last week. As Miami Dolphins go ahead, kick the ball off. The ball is in the air and it goes out of the end zone. So the Bills start the ball 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Well, if you give me 1 second, I will change that for you, Spin. So you'll see the game on Sportscaster again. I don't know how to zoom in much more than that, but we'll watch the game during commercial breaks. I'll probably bring it back to myself. So just remind me to put back in the game. Enjoy the game. I'm out. Duke in. Duke is not in. Duke is inactive for the game today. Gore gets his yards today, number 3, baby, says Scott Blakely. Gore is pretty close to moving up to 3rd on the all-time rushing list. So let's hope he does that. Single back formation for Josh Allen. 2 wide receivers to the top. McKenzie goes in motion. And they get a Singletary on 1st down. He gets 10, 15, past the 40, past the 45, to 46-yard line for Devin Singletary on 1st down. So a big run on 1st down by the Buffalo Bills. So a great way to start off this game. Like we said, give the ball to Devin Singletary. Give the ball to number 25. He's going to be able to do a lot with it, and he does it there on 1st down. Mitch Morse with the lead block there helps out, and he gets the ball close to midfield. Shotgun formation for Josh Allen. 3 wide receivers to the top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. 1st and 10 for the Buffalo Bills. Quick pass out to McKenzie. McKenzie gets into Dolphins territory to about the 47-yard line before he's taken down. So he picks about 6 yards on first down. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 4 for the Buffalo Bills. 14:05 to go in the first quarter. Great way to start. And yeah, Ben Johnson, number 26, not number 25, as I said before. Looks like there's an injury on the play as some trainers are coming out on the field. So we'll see who's down in a second here. Looks like it's a Dolphin player down, but the Buffalo Bills. Where the F was this against Cleveland? Hey, I don't know where it was, but yeah, it's a Dolphin down on the play. Again, guys, thank you for joining me over on Sportscaster or YouTube. If you haven't already hit that like button, guys, hit that like button. $14:03 to go in the first quarter. Buffalo Bills already moving the ball pretty well. Got a nice 20-plus yard gain out of Devin Singletary on first down. We just got a 6-yard gain on a pass to McKenzie. So things looking good early on for the Buffalo Bills as they look over the key defensive losses for the Miami Dolphins in this game. Again, Taco Charlton out today, has 4 sacks on the season team high. And Roquan McMillan, who is second in tackles on the team, he's out for today as well. So obviously their depth's a little weak. So you're talking about Eric Rowe, cornerback. He's hobbling off field. He is able to walk under his own power. So that's good news for the Miami Dolphins. But thank you for the camera switch spin. Absolutely. Thanks for letting me know. And again, during commercial, I'm going to switch it back. So if I forget to switch, then just give me a comment and I'll switch it for you. So 2nd and 4, Allen under center. Singletary alone in the backfield. 3 wide receivers to bottom of the screen. Pass is to Knox. Knox gets a first down, and he gets, again, inside the 40-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Buffalo Bills. Again, great way to start in this game. Always helps when you start with a nice 20-yard run on first down. And then there's another first down. Knox with a nice completion gets to about the 38-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 10, 13.5 minutes to go. Hand it off to Singletary again. This time Singletary only gets about a yard or 2 before he's taken down. They're trying to run some misdirection with McKenzie. A lot of what we saw in that game against the Redskins 2 weeks ago. So would love to continue to see that. That worked well in that game. Don't know why we went away from it last game. I love that misdirection. Texans giving the Ravens some of their own medicine. David comes in with. I haven't seen the score yet, so I actually picked the Texans to win that game again. Every Wednesday I go and give my predictions. So Allen is shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Looking downfield. Lots of times throw rolls out. Ball is incomplete, intended for Knox. Good coverage by Rowe, who's back in the game after he was injured. So good coverage downfield. So it's going to be 3rd and 9 for the Buffalo Bills. Again, we had to talk about John Brown and his job against the corners. That was one of my keys to victory. Need to try to get him open on that play. But I don't have time to throw. Allen definitely had time to throw the ball there. So that's good to see. 3rd and 9 for the Bills. Again, if we get close, it might be 4 down territory, just where we are in the field, knowing we can't trust Steven Hauschka from over 50 yards out. Singletary was open. He was open for a second. Thank you, Loomis, for joining the broadcast. Shotgun formation. And goes short to Beasley. Beasley cannot break a tackle, so it's going to be about 4th and 4 for the Buffalo Bills. A short route there. And again, this brings up 4th and 5. Interesting call here because, again, we can't trust Steven Hauschka from over 50 yards. It looks like they're taking the offense out, though. They're bringing Hauschka in for what would be a 51-yarder. So I'm not a fan of this. Again, Steven Hauschka yet to make a 50-plus yard field goal this season. Excuse me. This will give the Dolphins great field position if he misses. 8 for 13 on the year. His longest 46. This one from 51 yards out. Snap is good. Hold is good. Kick is up. And the kick is good. Steven Hauschka, get that confidence back. We're not going to call him Hausch money just yet, but Steven Hauschka with a 51-yard field goal makes this game 3-0 Buffalo. So first drive, again, nice run by Devin Singletary. Start things off over 20 yards, and Hauschka makes the field goal. Get that confidence back. House change, says Scott Blakely. Hey, the change rattled through the goalposts in that one. So happy to see that. Again, guys, thank you for joining me, whether you be on Sportscaster or over on YouTube. I really appreciate it. If you're on YouTube, go ahead, hit that thumbs up button for me. Let people know we're here. Share this video if you haven't shared it already. Let Bills fans know we're here, giving you that live play-by-play coverage of the game between the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. Bills get the ball first. Strike first with the field goal. Would love to see a House Money says Juan. Hey, we'll give him that nickname later, okay? We'll give him that nickname later. For now, it's a good field goal by a 65% field goal kicker, right? That's what we'll say it is, guys. Again, thank you for joining me on Sportscaster. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that heart button. And guys, again, tickets help out the channel a lot. So you have those tickets, spend them on stuff. It's free to do. Well, Enix says, I still think they need to run more. Well, we saw that, right? They're at a 20-yard run on first down, the first play of the game. They only run it one more time. Juan sends me a beer. So now that's 3 beers I'm in. Still my first one, so I appreciate that, guys. All right, commercial break right now. I'll go over some scores from around the league. But I do agree with you, Ronald. You only saw us run the ball one more time after a 20-yard gain on first down. You need to do better. So the Bills up 3-0 in this one early. Houston, Baltimore, the game's 0-0 with 10:52 to go in the first quarter there. Baltimore has the ball. Atlanta has a 3-0 lead over the Carolina Panthers. The Detroit Lions are beating the Dallas Cowboys 7-0. Let's see who scored for Detroit. Was a Bo Scarborough 5-yard touchdown run for the Detroit Lions. The Jaguars and Colts still find themselves scoreless 0-0. Denver up 3-0 on the Minnesota Vikings. The Saints and Buccaneers are tied at 0. The Jets and Redskins still at 0-0 as well. So those are the games around the league. Only one touchdown so far, and that's the Detroit Lions defeating the Dallas Cowboys 7-0. Well, these games obviously still early on, so we'll see what happens. Hey, watching from North Carolina, says Kim. Thank you, Kim, for watching. Hope you're enjoying this live play-by-play reaction game between the Buffalo Bills and Miami Dolphins. Sometimes I lose my words. Words are hard, guys. They're hard. This English language, I don't understand it. I was born in the USA, so I have no excuse. 12:40 to go in the first quarter here. Buffalo up 3-0 as we get ready to kick the ball off. Dolphins get ready for their first possession of the game. Hauschka kicks it up in the air. It's kind of like a little bit of a pooch, fielded at the 5-yard line by the Dolphins. Gets it to the 20, about the 22-yard line before he is taken out of bounds. There is a flag down on the play. Late flag. Hopefully this is on the Dolphins. It's going to back them up a little bit. Bogging the back on the Dolphins. As this is the first penalty of the game, so that's going to be a 10-yard penalty. So the Dolphins are going to start with the ball inside the 15-yard line. So it really works out for the Buffalo Bills. And I often wonder that since they moved up kickoffs, I just don't know why we don't do that more often. Kick it to inside the 5, make them return it. Ravens missed a field goal, says Ronald Enix. So Ravens and Titans would still be 0-0 in that one. Turn it around. Yes, Juan. Yes, Juan. I can. Go around first down, and Lorenzo Alexander is there to stop it inside the 5-yard line. So great job by Alexander on first down. About a 6-yard loss on the play. Coming up second and long. I mean, Ballage got the ball, and he's tackled right away by Lorenzo Alexander. So great job getting in the backfield. It's going to have second and 15 for the Miami Dolphins. Great job there. Second behind the sticks. You don't want them getting this first down from the 4-yard line. I formation, offside I now for Ryan Fitzpatrick. They do run the ball again, and it's another loss as Tremaine Edmonds and Levi Wallace come in on the tackle. This run defense getting so much crap, even by us, this past couple weeks, starting off the game strong here with back-to-back negative plays for the Miami Dolphins. So good job by the Buffalo Bills there. It means that on 3rd and about 16, the Miami Dolphins are going to have to pass the ball from their own end zone. They did say he got back to the line of scrimmage. Fumble return for 6. Let's go, says Juan over on Sportscaster. Scott asks, why does Allen struggle in man-to-man? And we'll get to that next time the Bills are on offense. Shotgun formation. Fitzpatrick gets the ball out. and gets about 6 yards on the play as they run a screen to the halfback. Thank you to my moderators out there. King Cam, good looking out. Good looking out. So it's going to be 4th down for the Miami Dolphins here as they get ready to punt the ball away. Quick 3 and out by the Bills defense. Again, the Bills defense was great at that the first half of the season, forcing 3 and outs. Let's get back to those numbers with those 3 and outs. The Dolphins get ready to punt the ball from their end zone. Roberts is going to have room for a return here. Ball bounces at midfield. Roberts takes it at the 45, gets inside Miami territory, gets to the 42-yard line before he's taken down. Roberts came so close to breaking it, but good return. We're going to start with the ball inside Miami Dolphins territory at the 42-yard line. That's where Allen will come out. 9:46 to go in the first quarter. The Bills leading the Miami Dolphins 3-0. So good job there by the Buffalo Bills. 3 and out, so around Enix. Absolutely, that's very important for the Buffalo Bills. If you're watching on YouTube, guys, go ahead and click that thumbs up button. Really appreciate you guys helping out the channel. Again, less than 10 subscribers away to breaking that 1,000 mark. So if you enjoy this content, we go live every Monday, Thursday, and then most Sundays, teaming up with Hashtag Sports to give you every single Buffalo Bills game live. So it's either going to be me from Bill-ievers Talk or Mario and Paul from Hashtag Sports. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to the top of the screen. Allen switching up the play, 15 seconds on the play clock, 9:46 on the game clock. Singletary to his left. They do run it with Singletary. Singletary found a little bit of a lane there, but he got tripped up by his own player, it looked like, for about a yard. So it's going to be 2nd and 9 for the Buffalo Bills. 9:35 to go in the first quarter. Excellent D, says Juan C. Absolutely it was. So earlier, Scott Blakely asked, why does Allen struggle with man so much? I'm not sure if it's Allen struggling with man, or was he tripped by his own player? He might have been tripped by his own player there. Or if it's stable, giving him a route to read. It's just something that comes with a young quarterback. Shotgun formation again, Singletary to his right. 2 wide receivers at the top of the screen. They fake the handoff to Singletary. Allen looks like he's going to try run. He does run with it, and he takes it to about the 36, 37-yard line before he's taken down. Going to bring a 3rd down. 9 minutes to go. 3rd and 5 here for the Buffalo Bills. But again, it does have a lot to do with being a young quarterback. Defenses are faster in the NFL than you saw in college. Quick play by the Buffalo Bills, unable to get the screen pass to Devin Singletary, so it's going to be 4th and 5. They were running they were showing the replay when they snapped the ball, so I didn't quite see what happened. There's a flag down. Looks like maybe the Bills caught Miami with too many men on the field. Looks like the Bills caught Miami with, that's why they ran a quick play. It's gonna be 5 yards, and it's gonna be a 1st down. Yeah, 12 men on the field for the Dolphins. So good job by the Buffalo Bills. So is it gonna be a 1st down, or is it gonna be 3rd and short now instead of 1st and 10? Either way, good way to get free 1st downs. Where's free 5 yards? Where's Gore? Gore has not been in the game yet. Gore has not been in the game yet. Yeah, definitely 12 men on the field by the Dolphins. Would been nice to have that completion, though. Bless me. Sorry, guys. 3rd and 1 now for the Buffalo Bills. Offside eye formation with Gore in the game, M. Kane. So there's your Gore sighting. But Gore has not been good in these situations the past couple weeks. Allen gets the carry, and it looks like Allen has enough for the 1st down. Absolutely. Allen gets the ball to the 31-yard line. So it's going to be a 1st down. Buffalo Bills at the 31, 8:30 to go in the first quarter. Yeah, he says, Kim, absolutely. But how much the House could clear the field goal? Probably by a good 4 yards. So 53 would be about his range. David, you're asking. Sweet, says Kim, absolutely. Come on, offense. Let's put some points on the board. Let's get a touchdown here. I don't want to keep getting the Dolphins in by kicking field goals. That's what happened in the last game, if you guys remember. We kept them in it by kicking field goals. So 4 wide receivers on the field, 2 to the top of the screen, 2 to the bottom. They're on the ball with Gore. Gore gets the ball inside the 30-yard line to about the 27. Good 4-yard gain on 1st down. First run by Gore on the day gets 4 yards. They're saying 3. So 2nd and 7, 7:50 to go in the first quarter. Welcome, Hip Farm, to the broadcast. Go Bills and have a fun game, y'all. Thanks a lot, Matt Z. Really appreciate that. And again, guys, if you're new to the channel, Hashtag Sports will be going live about half an hour after the game to give you their post-game coverage. So stick around for that as well. They do a great job, Mario and Paul. Shotgun formation for Allen. Fake the handoff to Singletary. Has a quick pass. Incomplete. Broken up. John Brown was the intended receiver. Had the ball in his hand. Needham with the number 40 for the Dolphins with the good coverage. As soon as Brown got his hands on the ball, Needham comes swiping down on the receiver's arms to make it an incomplete pass. So good job there. Would have been enough for a first down, but instead it's going to be about 3rd and 7 for the Buffalo Bills. Shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers at the top of the screen. Knox joins them up top. 1 wide receiver to the bottom of the screen. Singletary to Allen's left. 3rd and 7 from the 28-yard line. John Brown with the catch. He is, however, short of the first down. It's going to be about 4th and 1. 6-yard catch by John Brown on 3rd and 7. Hate that completely. Like, you need to know where the sticks are. Now, it looks like Stephen Hauschka is staying on the sideline, however. So, 4th and 1. It looks like the Bills might be going for it here. Getting a little aggressive on 4th down. Let's play fearless as one. Well, here we are. 4th and 1. Going for offset I formation again for the Buffalo Bills. Again, Gore hasn't been great in these situations. Don't just run Allen every single play. It's a long 1 yard. They do run Gore, and Gore gets it, and Moore gets inside the 20-yard line, gets to the 19. So the Buffalo Bills are in the red zone, where this season the Buffalo Bills have scored touchdowns 80 or more, 80% of the time or more on the road. So they've done a great job. Run a little bit of a stretch play here to Gore, and he gets inside the 20 for the first down. So 1 for 1 on 4th downs are the Buffalo Bills. Let's play fearless against us 1. Hey, that's what we did there. Let's get a touchdown, Kim said. Absolutely. Let's get a touchdown. The Jacksonville Jaguars have scored. Chark Jr. on a 34-yard touchdown receiving TD. Shotgun formation, a pitch to Singletary. Unable to get out of the backfield. Singletary's lost. It's knocked down for about a yard or 2. Couple flags come in. This game getting chippy early. 6 minutes to go. Any hope they're offsetting flags and we can just replay that down all over again. M. Kane says Gore finally converting on a 4th or 3rd and 1 to go. Again, has had problems with that the past couple weeks, but good to see him get his tank going a little bit. Fouls on both teams. Blocking the back on the Bills. Personal foul on the Dolphins. So they're going to offset, and we're going to replay first down. So instead of a 3 or 4 yard loss, thank God for Gore, says Kenneth. Instead of a 3 or 4 yard loss, we have ourselves 1st and 10, 6:01 to go in the first quarter. Again, Bills score a field goal on their first drive. Excuse me. Looks like first foul was on Crawley after the play was over, pushing the ball carrier down. 5:50 to go from the 19-yard line, 1st and 10. Wonder if refs are being asked to throw flags faster due to what happened on Thursday. They run the ball again. This one stuffed for about 2 or 3 yards. So pretty much the same result there. And it's going to be 2nd and 13 for the Buffalo Bills. Singletary unable to get past the line of scrimmage. I actually only say it's a loss of 1. They'll be swinging helmets soon, says Juan. I don't know where we saw that before, but yeah, it's funny how that happens. Dolphins crying already. Still wish the Bills were clicking. The Bills are not clicking still on offense. I would love to see that too. Single back set, Allen under center. 2 wide receivers and Knox to the top of the screen. They do run it. Get to about the 15-yard line before they're taken down. So it's going to bring up about 3rd and 6. That's Singletary again. They're going to say 3rd and 5 for the Buffalo Bills. 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Again, this is what happened last time we played. The Dolphins had to settle for a lot of field goals when we could have scored touchdowns on those drives. Kept the Dolphins in it longer than we wanted to, and the Dolphins took advantage for a big portion of the game, taking the lead in the halftime and into the fourth quarter. So would love to see the Bills score a touchdown here. Shotgun formation on his 3rd and 6. One-on-one coverage with John Brown, incomplete. A little bit high for John Brown. He was unable to bring it down, so it's going to be on 4th and 6, and we're going to have to bring on the field goal unit again. So same thing that happened last time we played the Dolphins is happening now, where the Dolphins sticking in it. Due to lack of offensive efficiency by the Bills. So this is one of those rare occasions where the Bills do not get in the end zone after being in the red zone when they're away. How many beers does it take to get through a game? Well, if you're a Bills fan, a lot. A lot. Snap is good. Up, kick, or snap is, I don't know. Snap goes, kick is good. That's all you guys need to know. The kick is good. So with 4:29 to go, the Buffalo Bills are now up 6-0. 2 possessions by the Bills, 2 field goals. Dolphins are going to get ready to have their second possession here in a second. As I turn the camera back around, again, thank you guys for joining me, whether you be on hashtag sports. Give me a second here as my updates are going nuts. Whether you guys are joining me over on hashtag sportscaster, or you're here on YouTube, again, guys, thank you for joining me on Bill-ievers Talk. Almost done my first one here. And I'll move on to my second. Let me go through some scores from around the league. Again, the Bills up 6-0 on the Miami Dolphins. The Texans and Ravens still scoreless. The Falcons still up 3-0 on the Carolina Panthers. The Lions still up 7-0 on the Dallas Cowboys. The Jaguars have taken a 7-0 lead over the Indianapolis Colts. The Broncos up 3-0 over the Minnesota Vikings. The Saints up 3-0 over Tampa Bay. And the Jets up 6-0 over the Washington Redskins. They missed an extra point. However, Daniel Brown with a 20-yard touchdown pass from Sam Darnold. So 6-0 there. Still only a few touchdowns. Jacksonville's touchdown was DJ Chark, who had a 34-yard touchdown. Again, the Lions scored earlier, so we know that one. So 3 touchdowns right now in the league. Again, guys, thank you for joining me on Bill-ievers Talk. If you're new to the channel, guys, hit that subscribe button. Again, less than 10 subscribers away from 1,000. I really appreciate all the support that we've gotten over the past year and a half or plus. So, again, just hit that subscribe button. Like this video if you haven't already. Let people know that we are here giving you live play-by-play and reaction coverage to the Buffalo Bills Miami Dolphins game. Spencer comes in again. He's kind of trolling us a little bit, talking about Josh Allen. Still young guy, so we'll see what happens. Kim says singing the Bills make me want to shout. I will only cheer that for touchdowns. Juan coming in with a foam finger. Not good enough, Joe. Yeah, no, I agree with you, Scott, over on Sportscaster. M. Gaines says no thugs here. Yeah, I agree that wasn't good enough. We're up 6-0. We really should be up 10-0. I'll even give us the 1 field goal, whatever. But when Andre Roberts gets the ball into Dolphins territory, start off the drive, and we can't push it in for a touchdown, that's not good enough. So the Dolphins still in this game. Again, it could be 10-0. It could be a 2-possession game, which they'd still be in it then, but it's 2 possession then. But it's only 6-0 here as the Bills and Dolphins, or the Bills get ready to kick off to the Miami Dolphins. The receivers not helping him out at all. Well, that pass to John Brown was a little high. He was able to get a hand on it as he's jumping up, but he needs to give John Brown a chance to come back for the ball. How's he getting ready to kick this one off? Again, from the last kickoff, he kicked it off to the 5-yard line, made for a return that actually put the Dolphins back after a penalty to the 15-yard line. Or the 12, I think it was. Lorenzo Alexander with a great play on first down. This ball to about the 2-yard line, going to be returned again. Gets to the 20, to about the 25. Boy, he's pushed out of bounds by Teron Johnson. Good coverage there. Grant on the return. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Dolphins, again, at about the 25-yard line. So, it's pretty much the same as a touchback. Ball was only kicked to the 1-yard line, so good job there by the coverage team. And that's where Miami saw the ball. Buffalo has 17 plays already in this game for 64 yards. 7 possession, 8-13. Miami, last time they had the ball, they went 3 and out, gained 2 yards total. So good job by this Bills defense stepping up early. Let's keep that going. Again, unfortunately, this Bills offense unable to make this a 2-possession game as Fitzpatrick lines up under center. 2 wide receivers top of the screen, tight ends to the... Oh, they sent a full blitz! Not even a second, and Jordan Phillips is in. That's Ed Oliver. Ed Oliver in on the sack. The Bills sent pressure right up the middle, including Milano and Edmonds at the snap. Or is that Poyer? That's Poyer at the snap coming in. So a lot of pressure sent. The Bills send 6 players. No, it was Milano. They sent 6 players, and Oliver is able to get in and sack Fitzpatrick before he's even get back to Ballage to do whatever they were going to do. Shotgun formation, handoff, and they're met again at the line of scrimmage. Hyde and Edmonds there on the tackle. It's coming up a third down. Negative rushing yards so far for the Miami Dolphins with 3:30 to go in the first quarter. Great job. Scott still looking for that turnover, baby. Terminator, says M. Kane. Kenneth Osborne, nice. Ed gets his, second or third sack of his career. 3rd and 15 for the Dolphins. Shotgun formation, dual running backs behind him. Protecting Fitzpatrick, has time to throw, and he does complete a ball for about 17 yards and the first down. That's complete to Hearns, who gets a 1st and 10 on 3rd and 15. Again, these are the things that we can't allow for the Buffalo Bills. If you're the Buffalo Bills defense, you need to get off the field there. The first down of the day for the Dolphins comes with about 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. However, on 3rd and 15, you expect your defense to make the play, and they're just unable to there. Poyer in on the tackle. 1st and 10, 2:30 to go in the first quarter. Fitzpatrick again, shotgun formation. 5 wide receiver set for the Miami Dolphins. Ball tipped at the line. There is a flag down, but the ball was tipped. So I wonder if there can be pass interference on a tipped ball. Prior to the pass, there's holding on the defense. So it's going to be a 5-yard penalty and a first down. Going to be on Teron Johnson. That's our first penalty of the game. 2:23 to go. That's right. Foles is back for the Jaguars, too, as they show the game. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Speaking of, I apologize. As they show the touchdown by the Jaguars. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Dolphins. They run it on first down. This play stopped for maybe a yard. Again, Buffalo Bills rush defense doing so much better so far this game. They're getting him 2 yards on the play. Going to be 2nd and 8 as most of the game has been negative yards for Ballage. That's his first positive rush of the game. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Leave it to Buffalo, says David. Yeah, they're going to keep other teams in it. They're going to keep other teams in it as long as they can. So that's just something we have to deal with as Bills fans. First beer down. Single back set for Ryan Fitzpatrick. 1 wide receiver at the top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Fitzpatrick pointing out things at line of scrimmage. Blitz coming, and the blitz again gets to Fitzpatrick. This time it's Legit on the sack. Corey Legit gets in there. His first sack for the Buffalo Bills. 3rd down here for the Miami Dolphins. Another 3rd and long. Let's get off the field if you're the defense. They did bring pressure to the Bills that time, sending a couple different looks to the Miami Dolphins. Looks we haven't seen all season. As Legit swings Fitzpatrick and brings him down. Does not look like he grabbed the shoulder pad there, so no penalty. So it's going to be 3rd and 14. And it looks like someone called timeout. Bills call their first timeout. 1:03 to go in the first quarter, and the Buffalo Bills take their first timeout of the game. 6-0 Buffalo as the Dolphins get ready to face a 3rd and 14. Personally, I'm not a fan of calling a timeout there. You have a team behind the sticks facing a 3rd and 14, so that's pretty bad timing for a timeout. Now, luckily, it's the first half. They're not as important as the second half, but man, who knows who's going to have that ball at the end of the half and need to score. So we're at commercial break, so I'm going to go ahead and go through some scores for you. Again, the Bills up on the Dolphins 6-0. The Dolphins getting ready for a 3rd and 14. The Bills defense needs to get off the field. Out of town, so can't stream the game. Thanks, man. Absolutely, Dante. Again, hit that subscribe button. Like this video if you haven't already. Glad you guys are joining. Glad you guys are enjoying the broadcast. Slick Rick, welcome to Bill-ievers Talk. Glad you guys are here. But let me go through some scores from around the league. Houston, Baltimore still scoreless with 2 minutes to go in the first quarter there. Atlanta still up 3-0 over Carolina with 3:35 to go there. The Cowboys do have the ball in the red zone, still trailing the Detroit Lions 7-0. Jacksonville now up 7-6 on the Colts, 7-7 now as the Colts just scored a touchdown. Marlon Mack with a 13-yard touchdown. The Broncos have taken a 10-0 lead over the Minnesota Vikings. Troy Fumagalli with a 3-yard touchdown pass from Brandon Allen. The Saints now up 6-0 on the Buccaneers, and the Jets still up 6-0 on the Washington Redskins. So those are the scores from around the league, guys. The Buffalo Bills the Miami Dolphins facing a 3rd and 14 as Buffalo Bills call a timeout. I mean, if we stop him here, it's good, right? If we don't stop him on 3rd and 14, then that timeout was completely worthless. Saw something he didn't like. I agree with you, M. Kane. I agree that Coach McDermott saw something he didn't like, used the timeout. But again, if we don't stop him here on 3rd and 14, it doesn't really matter, right? Doesn't matter what he saw. We need to be able to stop him, get off the field, and then hopefully score some points. Now, luckily, even if we score a field goal on our next drive, if the Dolphins don't score here, we're up 2 scores. But man, we'd love to get in the end zone. The bar I'm watching the game at sucks. The TVs keep going out. Ben says going to those dive bars, huh? Well, that's okay. Turn into Bill-ievers Talk. We have you covered for the play-by-play and reaction to every single Buffalo Bills game. If there's any Bills fans there with you, tell them to tune in so they don't miss a beat. Currently at commercial break with the Bills up 6-0. The Dolphins facing a 3rd and 14, less than a minute and a half to go in the first quarter. Again, Coach McDermott says that, or thinks that he didn't like what he saw, so he calls a timeout. Scott Blake says good use of a timeout if you didn't like what you see. And again, we need to stop him. If we don't stop him, then the timeout is pointless. Again, the Dolphins coming in on a 2-game winning streak. The Bills coming in just losing to the Cleveland Browns, going 2-2 in their last 4. As now we back from commercial break, a minute 5 to go. 3rd and 14. Fitzpatrick in shotgun, 3 wide receivers to the top of the screen, 2 to the bottom of the screen. Bills look like they're sending 4 on this one. Motion for the Dolphins. Going to be a quick screen to number 15. He doesn't get to the line of scrimmage. Good job there by Milano and Johnson to stop that play right away. Not sure what the Dolphins were thinking there as they ran a quick wide receiver screen. They ran motion to the right by number, I didn't even get to him. I think it's 15. And then at the snap, it's a quick pass to him, but Teron Johnson comes up and makes a good tackle before any of the blockers get to him. Yeah, Teron Johnson actually just comes off a block and is able to make that tackle. So with 30 seconds to go, the Dolphins are forced to punt on 4th and 14. Punt is away. Roberts is saying everyone needs to stay away from it, and they do. And with 21 seconds left, the Bills are going to take over at about the 19-yard line. So the punt gets inside the 20. So this would be the worst field position for the Bills in their first 3 drives. So hopefully Josh Allen can do something here, get this ball moving, as this offense hasn't been that great so far. Getting 2 field goals. Again, the second field goal set up pretty much by an Andre Johnson return. Andre Johnson returns the ball into Dolphins territory, and that's how we get the field goal. So 21 seconds left to go. Let's see what the Buffalo Bills can do. Slick Rick comes in, says, let's go. D playing great. The D is absolutely playing great, and now our offense needs to match that. This offense needs to do something because our defense is carrying this team, says King Cam. Well, that's been the story all season, right? As long as the defense can carry us, we've been doing pretty good. But right now it's 6-0, 21 seconds to go. Run with motor. Ben says, run 26, run 26, run with motor. Josh needs to get rhythm, says Scott Blakely. Play action passes, M. Kane. Well, we start a shotgun formation with 3 wide receivers to the top of the screen. Motor to Allen's left, I should say. McKenzie in motion. They do run motor on first down. He gets the ball to the 21 before he stood up, so that's a gain of 2 yards. So it's going to be 2nd and 8 for the Buffalo Bills to start the second quarter. So 10 seconds to go in the quarter. They're obviously not going to run a play here. They might line up to, but they're not going to. They've done this all season. Which again, I really don't mind. If you're gonna cause a penalty, that's great. In fact, they did have the Dolphins lined up off sides there. If they would have been smart, they could have snapped the ball, got 3-5 yards out of it. But we're gonna go into the second quarter with a score of 6-0, and the Buffalo Bills have the ball 2nd and 8 at the 21-yard line. If you keep running him, they will get tired. Absolutely. Listen, his first carry of the game, he gets over 20 yards, and since then we've owned him 3 times for about 7 or something like that. So we need to keep running Devin Singletary. Frank Gore's been doing a decent job on his 2 plays that he's been in there. Play action pass, says M. Kane. Play action now. Would love to see that. 2nd and 8 might not be the best time for play action, but hey, whenever it works, you go for it, right? So we'll see how they come into the second quarter. Again, the Buffalo Bills, first 2 possessions of the game, getting field goals out of them. They got the ball first. They drive downfield, force a 51-yard field. The Miami defense holds up, forcing Stephen Hauschka to kick a 51-yard field goal. Stephen Hauschka makes his first, excuse me, I'm going to sneeze, guys, so give me a second. There it goes, just like that. It's coming back. It'll be here, but So Stephen Hauschka kicks a 51-yard field goal, his first successful 50-plus yard field goal of the season, making him 1 for 5 on the season in 50-plus yard field goals. Then the Bills defense comes up huge, stopping the Dolphins to a 3-and-out on their first possession. The Bills get the ball back. Andre Roberts gets the ball inside Miami territory on his return, and the Bills move the ball good enough to kick another field goal to go up 6-0. The Dolphins get 1 first down their last possession, unable to do too much after that. Sacks by Corey Liuget and Ed Oliver already in this game for the Buffalo Bills. This defense is definitely taking care of business. The Bills offense just needs to step up. So at the end of the first quarter, the Buffalo Bills are up on the Miami Dolphins 6-0 with the ball. Have the ball 2nd and 8 at the 21-yard line. So other scores around the league in the first quarter, the Houston Texans and Baltimore Ravens still tied 0-0. The Falcons have now scored 9 points, and they are up 9-0. They're scoring a touchdown. Barner with a 78-yard punt return for a touchdown against the Carolina Panthers to go up 9-0 in that game. The Cowboys scored a field goal, so they're still trailing 7-3. The Jaguars and Colts are tied 7-7. The Broncos up 10-0 on the Vikings. The Saints now up 13-0 on the Buccaneers as we have a touchdown by Michael Thomas, a 16-yard touchdown pass, and the Jets are up 6-0 against the Redskins with the ball in the red zone there. So those are the 1 o'clock games. Going over the 4 o'clock games for you the rest of the day, you got the Cardinals at Niners, Bengals at Raiders, Patriots at Eagles, and then tonight you got the Bears at the Rams. And then we cap off Week 11 with the Chiefs at Chargers tomorrow night for Monday Night Football. Come back from commercial break here. Start of the second quarter. Bills up 6-0. The Bills have the ball. 2nd and 7 at the 22-yard line for the Buffalo Bills. Single back set for Allen. 2 wide receivers and tight end to the bottom of the screen. They ran a quick pass to John Brown. Brown breaks his defender, and he gets the ball to the 46-yard line. So a nice quick slant route by John Brown. And his first catch of the day is for about 20 yards. He gets the ball to about the 41-yard line before he's taken down by a few. I should say about 25 yards. He's taken out the 46-yard line. So it's good enough for a first down. Buffalo's ball 1st and 10, 14:30 to go here in the second quarter. Let me flip this back around for you over on Sportscaster. Sorry about that, guys. Allen in shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers and Knox to the bottom of the screen. Brown on top of the screen. Motor to his left. Quick pass to Beasley, gets the ball inside Miami territory to about the 47-yard line, so it's going to be a second down play. That's Beasley's second catch of the game, going to be 2nd and about 4 for the Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen, they're showing some stats for him, showing his signs of improvement, and that's all we want to see from Josh Allen is in his second season signs of improvement. So we're seeing that a little bit. 2nd and 3 for the Buffalo Bills. 13:55 to go in the third quarter. Allen 6 for 9 on the day for 56 yards. They're going to run Motor up the middle. Motor gets the first down and a little bit more as he's taken down at the 40-yard line. He actually isn't even taken down, but the momentum stops. He has the Buffalo Bills a first down. So it's going to be 1st and 10 Buffalo at the 40-yard line. These are the type of drives we like to see. I'm calling it right now. This drive ends in a touchdown, I hope, for the Buffalo Bills. 13:30 to go in the first half. Again, the Bills started with the ball, so want to get some points on that board. Smoke, baby, says Scott Blakely after that nice long play. Absolutely. Shotgun formation for Allen. Smoke to his right. Bunch set to the top of the screen. He goes to the other side. Has John Brown inside the 10, inside the 5. Touchdown, Buffalo Bills. I just called it like 30 seconds ago. Look at that. Spread the ball out a little bit. John Brown with his second catch of the day. And this one goes for a touchdown. So with 13:09 to go, Bills find themselves up 12-0 here. So great job by the Bills. That is a great time to open your second beer as the Bills score a touchdown. Brown just got lost in coverage. I don't know what Neiman was doing trying to get that ball, but Brown gets lost in coverage. And he does a great job running those sidelines and then breaking a tackle at the 5 by number 28 and getting into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo, 12-0, 13:09 to go. Bring in Hauschka for the extra point. No need to go for 2 here. Allen, 7 for 10 for 96 yards and a touchdown. Man, I wish we had an accurate quarterback, but hey, 70%. I guess we'll take it. Hauschka in for the extra point. Snap is good. Hold is good. Kick is up. And the kick is Good. So with 13:09 to go, the Bills are now up on the Miami Dolphins, 13-0. Woohoo! I'm happy now, says Ben Johnson. Let's go. TD Brown. You did call it. Somebody give him a beer, says David. I did call that. So good job, Buffalo. 13-0 with 13:09 to go in the second quarter. Let me take a drink. Let me take a breath. We'll get going here in a second. Again, guys, if this is your first time watching over on Bill-ievers Talk, hit that subscribe button. Guys, we keep you covered on all Buffalo sports. Sabres with a big win yesterday. Buffalo Bulls men's basketball team with a big win yesterday. Buffalo Bulls women's team with a big win on Friday. So the wins keep piling up. The Sabres play against tonight against the Blackhawks, but not before the Bills get their win here tonight, hopefully. And then the Sabres, we can cheer them on for their second win in a row after they come off a little bit of a losing streak. So glad to see that the Sabres are winning again. But yeah, hit that subscribe button on Bill-ievers Talk. Keep you updated on all Buffalo sports, mostly Buffalo Bills, but we have you covered all throughout. We go live every Monday for postgame, Thursday for pregame. Every Wednesday, we give you our pick'em videos, and then Sundays, we team up with Hashtag Sports to give you live play-by-play reaction to every single Buffalo Bills game. And then also, Bill-ievers Talk teaming up with www.bill-ievers Go to bill-ievers for all your Buffalo Bills news. Talk about roster, salary news, whatever you want to talk about. You want to talk about Buffalo Bills Hall of Famers? You want to know what Bills players are in the Hall of Fame? Go to Bill-ievers that got you covered. You want stadium information? Everyone talking about how the Bills need a new stadium. Well, again, go to bill-ievers He has your stadium information there. Not only that, recently Jeremy from bill-ievers has started his own podcast. Does a great job. So go check out that podcast as well over on iTunes or wherever you find podcasts. Again, guys, welcome to Bill-ievers Talk. My name is Joe. Bills just scored touchdown. John Brown from Josh Allen making this game 13-0 with 13:09 to go in the first half. Going to some scores from around the league while we're at commercial break. Houston-Baltimore, still 0-0. We thought that would be an offensive shootout. Not so much. 0-0 there. Falcons up 10-0 on the Carolina Panthers. The Detroit Lions still up 7-3 on the Dallas Cowboys. The Colts and Jaguars tied 7-7. Denver up on Minnesota 10-0. And the Broncos have the ball in the red zone to end the first quarter. So the Broncos looking good in that game there. The Saints up 13-0 on the Buccaneers. And the Jets still in the red zone up on the Redskins 6-0 with 14:30 to go in the second quarter there. Again, here, John Brown just scored a touchdown to put the Bills up 13-0. We were worried at the time. Bills 3 possessions, 3 scores. That's called efficiency. I don't care who you are, that's called efficiency. And so if the Bills keep that up, we'll enjoy that. 5 plays, 81 yards, 2 minutes and 12 seconds, a 40-yard touchdown, Allen to Brown. And the Bills defense, let's go, says Spin. If the Bills defense keeps playing this way, we should have any problems. Another pop-up kick by Hauschka. This one to the 10-yard line before it's returned to about the 21. There is a flag down on the play. Late flag coming in by the line judge. Might be on Miami. And this will, again, start Miami back behind the 10-yard line. So great job by the Buffalo Bills. Again, these pooch kicks doing well for the Bills so far. And let me turn this around for you over on Sportscaster. Again, if you're joining me on Sportscaster, change in the game. I keep muting the mic because the buttons are right next to each other. Personal foul on the Dolphins. Going to be half the distance to the goal. That's going to be from the 22. That's going to be the 11-yard line. So the Miami Dolphins are going to start the ball at the 11-yard line. People have been questioning Bills not having a number 1 receiver. All I got to say is that John Brown has been playing like a number 1 wide receiver all season long, says Spin. If you watch any of my post-game reaction videos, again, John Brown, the first receiver in Bills history to have 4 or more and 50 or more 4 more receptions and 50 or more yards in his first 9 consecutive games. So those seem like number 1. Run on first down by the Dolphins gets about a yard loss on the play. Again, Oliver in on the tackle. Looks like Shaq Lawson possibly on the tackle as well. Shaq looks like he's looking for a flag. There is a flag on Shaq Lawson, it looks like. Let me see what the flag is. After a play unsportsmanlike on the Bills. Looks like it's going to be on Shaq Lawson. He's going to come out of the game. I'll have to watch the replay, but it's going to give the Dolphins a first down. I'm not sure about that at all. I don't like that at all, guys. He holds the So the run back's down. I don't know what was said. Maybe something was said, but he's just holding his feet. I'm not a fan of that play or that penalty at all. Shotgun formation for Ryan Fitzpatrick. Ryan looking for a screen pass, gets it to number 27, but there is that Latuile breaking that up early on the play, and that's for a big loss, probably about 3 or 4 yards. So it's going to be 2nd and 13, 12 and a half minutes to go in the first half. Man, this Buffalo Bills defense has not allowed anything so far. Star Latuile takes on a double team. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't, Joe. But he still is able to shed a blocker and meet the screen pass right where it was. So good play by Starr there. 12-11 to go. 13-0 Buffalo Bills. Shotgun formation. Dual running backs for the Miami Dolphins. One to his left, one to his right. 2 wide receivers to the bottom screen, one to the top. 2nd and 13. Almost intercepted. Milano with the deflection at the line of scrimmage, and he's able to turn around and almost intercept that ball. So another pass deflection at the line of scrimmage for the Buffalo Bills. An incomplete pass, 13-0 Buffalo. BS calls to Scott Blakely. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that call at all. Run defense good so far, says Spin. Absolutely. Screen defense has been outstanding. Yeah, we saw it with that play on Star too. But Milano gets his hands up and he spins around, has a chance at an interception, just unable to get his hands underneath the ball. Or else that would have been a pick, and Bills would have had great field position. So, shotgun formation, 3rd and 13. Another situation where you want to see your defense get off the field here. Fitzpatrick finds an open guy, but Bills defenders all over it. Gonna bring up a 4th and about 8 from the 25-yard line. This Bills defense is not giving up anything as a unit right now. 4th and 9, 11 and a half minutes to go in the first half. The Buffalo Bills defense has been playing great so far in this one as Miami Dolphins punter comes out. Looks like that's going to be another punt for the Dolphins. Again, only 1 first down so far for the Dolphins in this. Well, 2 with that penalty on Shaq Lawson. That's the kind of penalty we can't have when we play. Pat says old man Jenkins. I don't like the penalty call. I agree with you. We can't have unsportsmanlike calls against good teams, but I just don't like that call. I really don't. Roberts is going to have a chance for a return at the 32-yard line. He's going to cut back, bring it to the 35 before he's tackled by a gang of Miami Dolphins players. So with 11:02 to go in this first half, the Bills get the ball again. Again, scoring all 3 times I've had the ball so far. Let's see what happens on this 4th drive. Since we're at the defense looks amazing, says Scott Blakely. Referees are intervening too much in games. Enforce the major rules of play and let them play, says Hip Farm Daddy. I mean, again, the referee who threw that must have seen something. I didn't like it either, but we'll see what happened. You never saw, it says, Stefan comes in and says, I never saw BS call in football. That just never happens. All right, so let me go through some scores from around the league. Baltimore has taken a 7-0 lead over Houston. Seth Roberts with a 15-yard touchdown pass from Lamar Jackson there. So the Baltimore Ravens up 7-0 in that game. The Panthers are in the red zone, trailing the Falcons 10-0 midway through, or 10 minutes to go in the second quarter there. The Dallas Cowboys have scored a touchdown to go up 10-7 on the Detroit Lions. Tony Pollard with a 20-yard touchdown pass from Dak Prescott. The Colts are up 10-7 on the Jacksonville Jaguars. A field goal puts them up with 8.5 to go in the second quarter there. The Broncos are now up 17-0 after Andy Yanovich 1-yard touchdown run puts the Broncos up 17-0 on the Minnesota Vikings. 12:20 to go in the first half there. Saints up 13-0 over Tampa Bay. And the Jets have a 13-0 lead after a Robbie Anderson 6-yard touchdown pass from Sam Darnold puts them up 13-0 over the Redskins in that one. Here in Miami, the score with the Buffalo Bills 13, Miami Dolphins 0. The Buffalo Bills able to score on their first 3 possessions as they get ready to start their 4th possession at their own 35-yard line. I just lost NNN with Brown's TD. I was happy with Brown's TD. I love that. Let me go back. M. Kane writes in, almost think that Play Fearless message was team inclusive. D definitely heard the message. Yeah, I mean, they're playing really well so far. The screen game, as mentioned earlier, the run game, both our defense playing well at all levels is what I'm trying to say. But again, words are hard. Words are hard. And at halftime, we'll go through some stats. I mean, we've already seen Star make a big play on the screen game. We've already seen Legit with a sack. We've already seen Ed Oliver with a sack. So a lot of big plays. Lorenzo Alexander with a huge tackle for a loss on the running back on Miami's first series of the game. So it's just been a great game so far for all facets of the Buffalo Bills. As we have the ball 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Allen under center. You got Singletary behind him. No, that's Gore. Gore behind him at the 35-yard line. 2 wide receivers and Knox to the top of the screen. You got Brown on the bottom. We do run it with Gore for about 3 yards to make it 2nd and 7 for the Buffalo Bills. They're showing a John Brown highlight package as I remember to flip the screen around for you guys over on Sportscaster. John Brown already with 3 receptions in this game, 2 pretty decent sized ones. Might get over 100 yards on the day if he keeps this up. 3 for 70 and a touchdown so far today. Allen in shotgun, Gore to his left, 2 wide receivers top of the screen, 2 wide receivers top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Time to throw, rolling out, finds a wide open Gore. Gore inside inside Dolphins territory. There is a flag down, however, so this one might be coming back depending on where the flag is. 10:15 to go in the first half. Bills up 13-0. We're waiting on a flag. Looks like Allen's saying it's on Miami. Prior to the pass, holding on the Dolphins. So that's going to be declined. Big play by Frank Gore and this Buffalo Bills offense getting into Dolphins territory. Steven comes in. This is the best I've seen the defense play this season. Absolutely. John Brown MVP says, Hip Farm Daddy. Actually, in my midseason grades, I put John Brown as MVP in my midseason grades. You can check it out on YouTube. I put John Brown as our MVP. Shotgun formation. Singletary to his right. They fake the handoff to Singletary. Allen's going to keep it. Allen gets inside the 30, inside the 25, inside the 20, 15, 10. It's going to be 1st and goal. Buffalo. Allen holds on to the ball. I know that's everyone has a heart attack about that every time they hear Allen take the ball, right? Allen gets the ball inside the 10-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal, Buffalo. A big run by Allen. Great play call by Dable as they fake the handoff inside, and that makes the Miami Dolphins run towards Singletary, and Allen's all alone to run it inside the 10-yard line. Great job by Josh Allen. Gets it 1st and goal for the Buffalo Bills around the 7-yard line. Good job. Good keep. Good play call by Dable. And yeah, this playing loose thing keeps making me nervous as Ben Johnson. Absolutely. This whole playing loose thing as another Miami Dolphins player is down on the field. Injury timeout for the Dolphins. 9:40 to go in the first half. Buffalo Bills have the lead 13-0, and they have the ball inside the red zone. So a way to maybe, again, just create a bigger lead for the Buffalo Bills here. The Miami Dolphins team might not be set for a comeback just yet. This team just might not be ready for that kind of play. We have seen Ryan Fitzpatrick come back before. Patriots 2013, I believe it was. So let's not say they're out of it. But a huge running play for Josh Allen there. First and goal from the 8. And it looks like, hold on. It's not who I think it is, though, is it? It's going to be a false start on Buffalo. Is that Lee Smith? Is that Lee Smith? Number 81. That's Croft. Okay. That's Croft. I saw a tight end move, and I was just like, well, it has to be Lee Smith. Lee Smith is good for 2 penalties today, right? 2 penalties. But it wasn't Lee Smith. It was Lee Smith in a Tyler Croft uniform. So, false start by the Buffalo Bills means it's going to be 1st and goal at the 13-yard line. So far, the Buffalo Bills have had 17 plays in Miami territory. The Miami Dolphins have yet to have a play in Bills territory. Pretty much the story of this game, right? Allen under center, 9:20 to go. They do hand the ball off to Singletary on 1st and goal from the 13. He's able to get maybe half a yard on the play before he is taken down. So it's going to be 2nd and goal for the Buffalo Bills. 9 minutes to go now in the first half. Nicholas joins the broadcast. Thank you. Before snap penalty, yeah, we actually after like week 6 we were leading the league in before pre-snap penalties, and I was going nuts Hip Farm Daddy. I was going nuts. Bills need to make an offense for his talents. Allen was better last year, says Brian. More exciting. Allen under center. Single back set. Knox going in motion. Fake the handoff to Gore. Pump fake. Rolls to his left. And then throws it out of bounds. Good job by Allen to avoid the sack. Throws it out of bounds. He does take a hit. So it's going to be 3rd and goal from about the 13-yard line. Would love to score a touchdown here again. But again, even if we score a field goal here, that's 4 possessions, 4 scores. 4 scores and 7 touchdowns ago. I wish. But good coverage there by the Dolphins. Brown was trying to get down there, but he was unable to. 3rd and goal from the 13. Not Lee Smith, shockingly, says Ben Johnson. Again, I think he was just wearing a Croft jersey. Shotgun formation. Singletary to Allen's right. 2 wide receivers top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Allen with a good pocket, clean, throws a dart into John. Is that John Brown there? It's going to be inside the 5-yard line, but it's not going to be enough for a touchdown. That's Brown with another catch. So it's going to be 4th and goal from about the 3-yard line. So pretty much an extra point, or old-fashioned extra point for Steven Hauschka here. 8:11 to go. Hauschka 2 for 2 on the day for field goals. Long of 51 yards. So again, Hauschka finally kicking a 50-plus yard field goal in this one. Juan C says, go for it. I would love to see them score a touchdown on that drive. But I like the kick here. Put them up 2 scores with 2 2-point conversions instead of just the 13. So I would love to have seen a touchdown. But again, 4 drives, 4 scores by the Buffalo Bills. You should be able to take that every single day. Maybe keep the Miami Dolphins in a little bit more than we want to. But with 7:41 to go, the field goal is good. And the Buffalo Bills now lead the Miami Dolphins 16-0. So again, guys, thank you for joining me on Believers Talk. If you're new to the channel, we do all Buffalo sports, Buffalo Bulls, Buffalo Bisons, Buffalo Buttes, all of it. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like this video if you can. I appreciate that one. See, sent me a thumbs up. I appreciate that. I'm still behind a beer, as Scott Blakely, and I think there was maybe even you, Juan, sent me a beer. So I'm on my 2nd one now. Again, I do have to drive and pick up my son after this, so I'm not going to drink too much. David says, if he had a good pocket wide throw it short, the route was short, so I'm not sure if that was on John Brown or, if you don't have receivers in the end zone that are open, he just saw a receiver open and went for it. So, and, the pocket started off good, but who knows how long it's going to last. So, Ravens are up 7-0, and the Ravens have the ball in the red zone here. So, it looks like they might go up 2 scores in that game with less than 4 minutes to go in the first half there. Falcons now up 16-0 on the Carolina Panthers, as Russell Gage has a 5-yard touchdown pass from Matt Ryan. Looks like the play is currently under review, but if the touchdown holds, it's 16-0 Carolina, or Atlanta over Carolina, extra point pending. Cowboys up on the Lions 10-7. The Colts are now up 10-7 on the Jaguars. The Broncos up 17-0 on the Vikings. Vikings not able to do anything today so far against the Broncos. And the Saints now up 20-0 over the Buccaneers. You have a Jared Cook 3-yard touchdown pass. And now the Redskins are in the red zone. You have the Jets up 13-0. The Redskins looking like they're getting ready to score here, their first score of the game, with 9.5 to go in the first half there. So again, guys, thank you for joining me on Believers Talk. The Bills currently up on the Miami Dolphins 16-0. This Buffalo Bills defense has looked phenomenal. Only 2 first downs by the Dolphins all day. Scott Blakely just sent me another beer. Thank you for that. I'll give you another beer for later tonight if the Bills continue heading to the lead. Yeah, I'll drink it later. Some of these will have to come maybe next week even. But I, again, appreciate all the tickets and the support that we get from you guys, whether it be on Sportscaster or on Believers Talk on YouTube. Again, guys, less than 10 subscribers away from hitting that 1,000 mark. I appreciate you guys sticking with me for the past 1.5 years. If you've been the whole time. If you're new, I still appreciate you. And again, guys, something special will be coming. Some sort of special giveaway will be coming once we hit that 1,000 subscriber mark. So I appreciate it again. Again, if you haven't already hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button. I'm an NFC East fan this week, says Hip Fan Darby. Absolutely, we're an NFC East fan. That doesn't last too long, though. Doesn't last too long as we play Dallas on Thanksgiving Day. And again, guys, join me right here on Believers Talk for that game between the Dallas Cowboys and the Buffalo Bills on Thanksgiving for live play-by-play and reaction to every single snap. Again, whether you're here on YouTube or Sportscaster, have some good food, enjoy friends and family, and then come watch some Buffalo Bills football with Bills Mafia. Kick goes into the end zone this time, and the Miami Dolphins smartly take the touchback. So 7:41 to go. Miami's going to start the ball 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. I forgot chips and dip. I know I forgot something. But I already had lunch, so I don't have to worry about that. But I forgot chips and salsa. I had salsa for this. Oh, man. Oh, well. Buffalo Bills have had the ball for 27 plays so far. Time possession 13:46 for the Bills, 8:33 for the Dolphins. So those are all good numbers if you are a Bills fan. I turned it back over to the game over on Sportscaster. Say hi. Hey, how you doing, buddy? Always good to see you on here, Mom. So thanks for tuning in. Aaron's my son, for those of you who are wondering. So hi, buddy. How are you? Hope you're enjoying the game. Hope you're enjoying whatever you're doing over at Nani and Papa's. Tractor. Just annoy them with that for the next 2 hours. All right, Buffalo Bills defense is on the field. 7:41 to go in the first half. Fitzpatrick in shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers top of the screen. One to the bottom. Ballage to his left. Blitz coming again. Able to get the ball away, and that one is caught. Looks like that's caught by Parker for a first down, about 12, 13 yards on the play. No one's open in the end zone, says Spin on that last possession, and that's probably why he threw it short to John Brown. We should be up at least 20-0, says Juan C. Yeah, you want to see us up more at this point. You really do. 16-0, still 2-possession game. Shotgun formation, maybe a little bit of a pistol formation for Ryan Fitzpatrick. They run the ball for maybe a yard. Again, this Buffalo Bills run defense playing really well. Not something you're used to hearing, but this defense has been playing really well from the opening snap. I mean, they're looking at it now. They're replaying some of these plays. Lorenzo Alexander on the first play of the game, first defensive snap of the game for the Bills, 6-yard loss. So great job there. Ben Jensen's completion on Trey. Yeah, they happen. Trey tends to play back a little bit, so those slants will be open most of the time against Trey White, and you need to take advantage of that if you're opposing teams. -2 on beer count, says Scott. Hey, you said I can drink it later, so I'll drink it later. Another injury timeout as a Miami Dolphin player is down on the field. 7:05 to go in the first half. The Buffalo Bills up 16-0. Again, the Bills have scored on all 4 possessions. Unfortunately, 3 of those 4 scores have been field goals. A nice 40-yard touchdown pass from Josh Allen to John Brown is the one touchdown in the game for the Buffalo Bills. The Bills did get the ball first to start off the game, so that means the Dolphins will get the ball to start the second half. So for all the offensive struggles and woes for the Miami Dolphins, if they score a touchdown here, or even if they score a field goal, get the ball to start the second half, if they put some more points on the board, all of a sudden you have a different game in that scenario. But 7:05 to go here in the first half. The Dolphins have the ball, 2nd and 9. Still not able to do much against this defense. Again, they've had 2 first downs, one by penalty, an unsportsmanlike penalty that most of us did not agree with. I need to re-up my beer today. I'm open to suggestions from the group. I'm a cider fan. Like I said, I found a cider distributor from Lafayette, New York, so I've been using them. I don't get paid by him, so I'm not gonna name him, but I'm a cider fan personally. Old Man Jenkins says, "Gotta love Milano." Gonna run a screen pass, and this one is incomplete. If it was complete, Milano was right there. Speaking of, on the tackle, he came in, but it went right through the running back's hand. So it's gonna be 3rd and 9 now for the Miami Dolphins. Just nothing working for the Dolphins so far. As Trey White came in on a blitz, he was picked up fast enough for Fitzpatrick to get that ball away. But an incomplete pass, and again, Milano was right there with a great tackle, even if he did catch that ball. So it's gonna be 3rd and 9 for the Miami Dolphins. 6:42 to go here in the first half. It'll be a great stop here if Bills can get the ball back and maybe score again before halftime. Shotgun formation. They have, it looks like, 8 men on the line of scrimmage for the Buffalo Bills, and they send all 8, and it's a blitz. And Fitzpatrick is just able to get away and throw the ball away as the blitz was coming. Again, nice design blitz by these Buffalo Bills. Lorenzo Alexander just that close to getting a sack on Ryan Fitzpatrick. Good job by Leslie Frazier dialing up these blitzes. Something you don't normally see from the Buffalo Bills is them dialing up these blitzes like this. And they're really confusing the Miami Dolphins. Again, they sent all 8 there. And Teron Johnson barely missed the sack. Lorenzo Alexander was able to trip up Ryan Fitzpatrick, but he's able to throw the ball away before he gets sacked. And now the Dolphins are forced to punt again on this 4th and 9. Kick is in the air. And this one's going to bounce, so Andre Alvis is not going to touch it. It's going to go inside the 20 to about the 17-yard line before it goes dead. So with 6:24 to go, the Bills get the ball inside their own 20-yard line. Let's see if they can do anything here, as the Bills are already up 16-0. So good job by that Bills defense again, by holding the Miami Dolphins offense. Again, we'll go over some stats at halftime, but the Miami Dolphins offense cannot have too many yards, in my opinion, from watching the first half so far. So let's go through some scores from around the league. And then hopefully the Bills can score again on this drive. Again, even a field goal here would make it a 3-possession game. 23 at half sounds good to me. Absolutely sounds good to me too. Juan, I would love to see that. Time to hit the deep ball, says M King. Guys, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you haven't hit that like button yet, go ahead and hit that like button. Just click on that thumbs up. That's all you gotta do. Really helps me out. I appreciate it. So let's go through some scores around the league. The Ravens did score a touchdown to go up 14-0. A Mark Andrews 18-yard touchdown pass from Lamar Jackson. So they're up 14-0 at the 2-minute warning there. Houston has the ball. Atlanta up 13-0 over the Carolina Panthers. Detroit scores a touchdown, and they take a 14-10 lead over the Dallas Cowboys. Jeff Driscoll with the touchdown pass. So they're up now 14-10 over the Cowboys. Jags have the ball. They're still trailing 10-7. The Broncos are up 17-0, so that touchdown was upheld, and they're up 17-0 over the Vikings. The Buccaneers do get on the board as the Saints now lead 20-7. A Peyton Barber 6-yard touchdown pass from Jameis Winston. The Redskins are trailing the Jets 13-3, but the Redskins do have the ball inside the red zone again. So they're looking to score to make this one a closer game, as that game has about 8 minutes to go in the first half. Here in Miami, the Buffalo Bills are up 16-0. The Buffalo Bills getting ready to start their 5th possession of the game. Again, Buffalo 4 for 4 on possession so far. They've scored 1 touchdown, a 40-yard touchdown pass from Josh Allen to John Brown, and then 3 field goals on the day so far. But again, M. Kane comes in, says time to hit the deep ball. Would love to see that. Ben Johnson, I'm happy. Joe, I'm really happy. Again, the only thing that would make us happier at this point would see at least 1 or 2 more of those drives end in touchdowns and not field goals. That would make us happier. But other than that, this team's been playing pretty well. Again, this defense has been dominant in my opinion. Completely lights out. Jack Patrick asks, am I feeling good? I hope I am. I mean, up at 16-0, man. I mean, you can't ask for much more again, other than maybe having another touchdown instead of field goal, putting us up 20-0 instead of 16-0. But we'll see what happens. And Jack, I hope you're feeling good too. Kiwi Turtle, hey, how you doing? Let's go Buffalo. Absolutely. Glad to see you in the chat. Not sure if you've ever been here before, but I appreciate you joining us on Bill-ievers Talk. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button, like this video. Allen shotgun run, throws the ball to McKenzie. McKenzie doesn't have much room to go anywhere by yard loss on the play, as he was in the backfield with Allen from shotgun formation. You're going to bring up a 2nd and 11 with 6:10 to go in the first half. Again, they're showing the first 4 possessions as I turn around the TV over here on Sportscast, which you guys can watch. First 4 possessions, 4 scores for the Buffalo Bills, and 3 field goals by Steven Aushka. Hopefully getting that confidence back. Under center, fake the handoff. Allen looking to go deep. Had a man. John Brown was open, and he just missed him. He just missed him. He overthrew him and led him too far. So big miss there by Josh Allen. He had John Brown open on that play. And Dable is up in the booth. Dable is up. I didn't know that was going to happen, but Dable's up in the booth, which again is somewhere where he likes to call plays from a lot of times. So, and it's funny, someone called him an Andy Reid lookalike, and you can definitely see the resemblance. All done subscribed. Go Bills. Thank you, Kiwi Turtle, for that subscription. Again, less than 10 away from 1,000. I'm really excited about that. Shotgun formation for the Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen stepping up in the pocket. Almost throws an interception. John Brown does a great job on the defensive end to make sure that's not an interception. So Josh Allen Josh Allen's not throwing an interception in 4 straight games. So the interception there would have been the first in 5 games. But good job by John Brown making sure that one cannot be intercepted, as Needham there almost had the interception. That ball thrown behind John Brown. So it's going to be about 4th and 11. So the first time of the day, the Buffalo Bills have to punt deep inside their own territory. So Miami might get a good field position here with 5:45 to go, as Bajorges is back to punt. Bajorges with a great game last week. Let's see how this punt goes. Good punt there. Fair catch called for by the Dolphins at the 31-yard line. So the Dolphins will start the ball 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line. So good punt by Bajorges. Bills up 16-0, 5:36 to go in the first half. As I swing this back around again, guys, thank you guys. Where's Foster? I haven't seen Foster all day either, MK. I'm not sure where he is at. But you think, like, again, I could see Duke Williams in spots in this game that he hasn't been in. So why, if you're not playing Robert Foster anyway, did you not put Robert Foster on the inactive list and leave Duke Williams in there? Again, guys, Duke Williams inactive for a few weeks in a row now. And then you go over the inactives. You have TJ Yellen was inactive today. Vincent Taylor, who was a recent signing, is inactive today. Tommy Sweeney, Dean Marlowe. As Miami quick snaps it and completes it for about 6 yards. Wallace comes in on a tackle as they have it for about 6 yards. Going to be about 2nd and 4, 2nd and 5 for the Miami Dolphins, trying to catch the Bills off guard. Maybe the only way they can get yards so far in this one, as the Buffalo Bills defense has been suffocating of this Miami Dolphins offense. 2nd and 5, 5:15 to go. Defense, says Kiwi Turtle, absolutely glad you could join us. Shotgun formation. You got a running back to the right of Ryan Fitzpatrick. Ryan gets it away, but it's intended for 15, out of his reach. Going to bring up a 3rd and 5 with 5:04 to go in the first half. So if the Bills stop them here, again, the Bills will get the ball back. Who gets the ball at the half? Fail Buffalo. Buffalo start with the ball, which means the Miami Dolphins will get the ball to start the second half. Hip Farm says maybe Josh should rush out of the pocket more often because his throws are not very accurate or precise in the pocket. He does really well. McCain says, Bills! Let's go Bills, baby. He does really good throwing on the run. I do agree with you there. But we do need to make sure he's accurate in the pocket. That's where games are won. Dable is in the booth. Ben Johnson. And some people have said they like him up there better. Another blitz being shown by the Bills. This time they only rushed 4. Pass is complete to Parker. Parker's around the sideline. He has all the room in the world. Gets inside the 10. So it's going to be 1st and goal Miami. There's no one in sight after Parker caught the ball. No one around him to make the play. Actually, surprised he doesn't score on that play. Not sure who was originally covering. It looks like Teron Johnson was originally on the coverage. You have the linebackers going back. He goes right over top of all of them. And yeah, he gets ready. He's close to the score. Actually, it's good tackle by Poyer there, and they were out of bounds at the 12. So it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line. Shotgun formation. Fitzpatrick looking. Has number 17 inside the 5. Might be 2nd and 1. That's Alan Hearns on the catch. So it might be 2nd and 1 for the Dolphins here. 4:14 to go in the first half. Man, that's just a bad play. Deflating play if you're a Bills defense. Oh no, says Ben Johnson. Again, we thought this might happen. The Bills keeping the Dolphins in it, not scoring more touchdowns when they had a chance to. Again, 1 touchdown, 3 field goals. Not going to get done here in the NFL. Fitzpatrick, 9 for 13, 103. 2nd and 1 from the 3-yard line. Single back set. You have a wide receiver to the bottom of the screen. Looks like and they go into the I formation. They run the ball up the middle for the touchdown. That's going to be a touchdown, Miami, number 27. That's Ballage with the 3-yard touchdown run. And just like that, 3:39 to go, 16-6. So it'll be interesting to see here if the Miami Dolphins decide to go for 2. Obviously, if they go for just the extra point, still makes it a 2-possession game. It looks like the offense is coming off the field. So with a little over 3 minutes to go here, it's now 16-6 Bills over the Dolphins. Again, we had chances to put this game away. M. Kane very unhappy on Sportscaster. We have a couple. Actually, Ben Johnson, M. Kane, same exact reaction. Not the same symbols though, but same exact reaction. As X points up, X point is good. So 3:39 to go in the first half. The Miami Dolphins get on the board with a huge play, basically by Parker setting that up, and then Ballage with a 3-yard touchdown run, making this game 16-6 16-7. Hit Farm Daddy. It's the same old Bills again, keeping teams in it when they really shouldn't be. 3:39 to go in the first half. Bills up 16-7. Scott Blakey says, why, says David Paletta. Fitz is heating up, says Ben Johnson. Hey, this defense is still looking pretty good. Again, one drive. We'll give them one drive, but the Bills defense still looked pretty good so far today. Just one bad play to Devontae Parker pretty much set that whole thing up. And other than that, the Bills defense has played lights out. So 3:39 to go. It's still a 2-possession game, 16-7. Not taking a commercial break, so I'm not going to go over scores as I normally do. Oh, oops. I apologize, guys. Did I not have that flip? You guys didn't want to see the Dolphins touchdown anyway. Just BS. Never can put our foot on the throat, says Scott Blakely. Yeah, I mean, you can't really blame the defense for the game they've played so far. They played a great game. One bad misstep on the Parker big catch down the field. Other than that, and the Dolphins go for an onside kick, and it looks like the Dolphins, for the third year in a row, the Dolphins have successfly recovered an onside kick. And this is the first onside kick recovered by any team in the NFL this season. So first successful onside kick of the year goes to the Dolphins. It's the third year in a row the Buffalo Bills have allowed a successful onside kick against them when playing the Miami Dolphins. Just setting up way too far back. And it's recovered by the kicker. So now the Dolphins have the ball again. Good timing by the Dolphins. Great timing by the Dolphins. Get the onside kick. And the Dolphins have the ball again. And they have all the momentum now in their favor. This is the third year in a row the Bills have let that happen. Third year in a row that the Bills have allowed an onside kick to the Miami Dolphins. So now McDermott's out there talking to the official. Not sure if he's going to throw a challenge flag here or not. Bills have 2 timeouts. Dolphins have all 3 timeouts. 3:39 to go. Fitzpatrick has the ball. 5 wide receivers. Fitzpatrick under center. No, now Fitzpatrick goes in shotgun formation. Just a shame. So Dolphins have the ball first and 10 at the 47-yard line. Their own 47. Great field position, though, as they recover that onside kick. And a pass up the middle. Is that incomplete or is that completion and fumble? Is that incomplete or completion and fumble? The ref is ruling incomplete. The other ref comes in fumble. The one ref says incomplete. The other ref says fumble. What is going on? Clear recovery. Clear recovery. So let's see what so they rule it incomplete. I think that's a catch. I'm sorry he can't hold on to the ball. That's a catch. That's going to be Buffalo ball. That's going to be Buffalo ball. They have to challenge this. You have 3 timeouts. You have to challenge. He takes 3 steps. The Bills challenge it. Good challenge. You have 2 timeouts. 3:31 to go. It doesn't hurt you to challenge it at this point. You have to challenge it. I like this challenge. Let me know what you think, whether it's accepted or not, whether it's changed or not. Let me know if you think this is a good challenge or not. I know McDermott gets a lot of flack for not making good challenges. I think this is a good challenge here. What are they talking about? I don't know what they're talking about. I don't know what they're talking about. It's obvious what you want to challenge. You want to challenge the fact that it was a fumble, because it was a fumble. It's a fumble. Juan says, I step away. So it's your fault, Juan, is what you're saying. It's your fault. You step away. And they scored. Yeah, they scored and recovered an onside kick. But that has to be a fumble. Scott Blakey comes in, that's a fumble. Slick Rick says he took 3 steps. That's a fumble. How in today's NFL, maybe in yesteryear's NFL, you would say, I don't know what happened. But in today's NFL with the new rule, that's a fumble. There goes my shutout. Fitzmagic, now go. No Fitzmagic. No Fitzmagic. Let's go Buffalo Bills. That's all. Bills Mafia beats Fitzmagic every time. That's a fumble. Anyhow, it's commercial break, guys. Let me go ahead and go over some scores for you. I'm not sure if we're going to get that one overturned or not, but that's definitely a fumble in my opinion. At the half, the Ravens are up on the Texans 14-0. The Falcons still have a 13-0 lead over the Carolina Panthers. Less than 2 minutes to go in the half there. The Cowboys have retaken the lead 17-14 over the Detroit Lions. Ezekiel Elliott with a 1-yard touchdown run at the 2-minute warning in that one. The Colts still hold a 10-7 lead over the Jacksonville Jaguars. Less than 30 seconds to go in the first half there. The Broncos are back in the red zone. Minnesota laying that egg, kind of like they did week 3 against the Bills last year. Up 17-0 are the Broncos, and they have the ball in the red zone. So looks like they're going to try to extend that lead. The Saints still up 20-7 on the Buccaneers. And the Redskins, unable to score less than they had in the red zone, still trail the Jets 13-3, 2 minutes to go in the first half there. But the big news here in the Bills game, the Bills up 16-7, and currently we're under review as it looked like Allen Hurns caught the ball, took 3 steps. I'm sorry, I'm going to mess up your name. I'm not even going to try to say it right now. Says, I just hit 1K. If that's true, again, guys, thank you very much. Hitting 1K over the live stream. Very happy about that. Very thankful as we're getting close to that Thanksgiving holiday. For all you guys, if that's true, I'm very appreciative. And again, thank you guys very much. Won't win this challenge no matter what, says M. Kane with a big middle finger. Mike Sellers has joined the broadcast. Again, if you're just joining us, the Dolphins did just score a touchdown to make it 16-7. They recover the first onside kick of the season. Sure, I don't care. And then they, again, it looks like a fumble. I think it's a fumble, but we'll see. I choose to trap it there, make football move, then try to adjust the ball and lost it. Calling the field was a complete pass. If I can read lips correctly... Hold on. What just happened? Call overturned. Thank you. That's a fumble. Bills ball. We get the ball first down. Thank you, Tim. It must be true. The Bill-ievers Talk and all of my believers out there have hit 1K. I really appreciate it, guys. And obviously, again, we'll get more into that in a future episode, but I really appreciate that. I appreciate all the love and support that I've gotten over the past year from everybody. And I'll tweet about it. I'll talk about it more. It's been a long time coming. Shotgun formation for Allen. Singletary to his left. Fakes the handoff to Singletary. Throws it, caught by John Brown. Ball at the 42-yard line for a first down. 3:25 to go. Bills have 2 timeouts. Another Dolphins player down. I don't mean to laugh. I'm not excited about an injury ever. Number 40 is down on the play. But it's been, I think that's the 5th injury for the Dolphins so far. I don't mean to laugh about an injury, so I do apologize if you took it that way. I don't ever. But that's the 5th injured Buffalo Bills player down on the definitely a catch fumble, says Mike Sellers. Yeah, that's the rule. It's actually the guy who's been on John Brown most of the game. You never like to see injuries. And so he is down on the ground. Looks like when he tackles John Brown, Brown lands on top of him. Brown with a nice catch. Maybe not, Joe, says Tim Blakely. I was going off King. Oh, okay. That's okay. I know I'm close, though. I know I'm close. Let me take a look. I'll take a look for you guys, since you guys are there for me. I'll check where I injury timeout. I can check, too. I'm not blind. No, I've done it. 1,001. So thank you very much. As of this second, I am over 1,000 subscribers. So I really appreciate that. I appreciate, again, all the support. As it looks like the Dolphins player has gotten off the field. And again, we'll continue with all of that. So thank you all for that support. Bills got the ball, 3:05 to go in the first half, up 16-7. Shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers to the top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Singletary going out for a screen. He looks open. Allen scrambles. I don't know why he scrambles. He even pump faked it. He gains 2 yards. Give me 2nd and 8. He pump fakes it to Devin Singletary, who's open. I just don't know why he pump fakes it and takes it down and then tries to run. I don't understand that. 2nd and 8 for the Buffalo Bills. 2:42 to go. Again, still have 2 timeouts. Allen under center, 2 wide receivers and Knox to the bottom of the screen. You got John Brown to the top. Looks like Allen's calling an audible with 2:30 to go, 15 seconds on the play clock. So now you have McKenzie and Brown to the top of the screen, Knox and Beasley to the bottom, Singletary in the backfield. Singletary gets the ball, gets a first down, gets inside Dolphins territory to the 40, inside the 30, he fumbles it. John Brown recovers it inside the 25-yard line, so it's still Buffalo ball inside the 25-yard line. Crazy play, good heads-up play by John Brown. Singletary and Brown laugh about it, but man, great play by another big run by Devin Singletary. And the Bills getting ready to score again. Hopefully this time they can get it in the end zone. I called the last touchdown. I'm not gonna predict anything here, but hopefully the Bills can get this ball in the end zone, up 16-7 at the 2-minute warning. Great job, great awareness by Brown there. Definitely a scary moment as we're at the 2-minute warning. Again, guys, I do apologize over on Sportscaster. I didn't even flip the screen around. Again, if you guys can remind me, thank you, Mike Sellers. If you guys can remind me to flip the screen. Again, this is new. This is only the second week we're doing this. But again, Bills have the ball now well inside Dolphins territory, up 16-7 at the 2-minute warning, about the 25-yard line of Miami. Again, we'll go through some scores since we're at commercial break. We got the Ravens up on the Texans 14-0. The Falcons are now up 20-0 after a Quadre Allison 2-yard touchdown run, puts them up 20-0 over the Panthers. You got the Dallas Cowboys now up 24-14. And Randall Cobb, 19-yard touchdown pass from Dak Prescott, puts them up 24-14 over the Lions. The Colts are up 10-7 over the Jags at halftime. The Broncos are now up 20-0 over the Vikings, and they have the ball in the red zone. So, they're kicking the ball off as they scored a field goal. Saints up 20-7 over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the half. The Jets have the ball in the red zone, up 13-3 on the Redskins with only 41 seconds left in the first half there. Again, we'll go over some 4 o'clock games. 3 4 o'clock games for you today. The Cardinals play the 49ers. The Bengals play the Raiders. And the big one, of course, that we'll all be interested in is the Patriots and Eagles. Would love to be able to say the Eagles over the Patriots later today. That would really help out the Bills a lot. Tonight, we get the boring game of the Bears at Rams. A game that, again, at the beginning of the season, everyone's predicting that to be a good game. Unfortunately, both those teams taking a major step back. And it just looks like they're not going to do well this season. Both teams, I believe, at 5-4. No, the Rams are at 5-4. The Bears are at 4-5. And then the Chiefs-Chargers play tomorrow. Chargers really need that win in order to stay alive in the playoff hunt at all, really. Chiefs only a half game up or a game up on Oakland. So they need that game to stay ahead in the AFC West. So big game there. We come back from the 2-minute warning, and the Bills up 16-7. Again, the Bills have the ball inside the Miami Dolphins 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Oh, no, I'm sorry, they're ruling it at the 24. So 1st and 10, Buffalo at the 24-yard line. 2 minutes to go. 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. Allen in shotgun formation. You got Singletary to his left. That's Gore to his left. I do apologize. Gore to his left. Scott wants me to call a touchdown. I don't know about this. Gore gets the handoff, and Gore goes nowhere. He stopped at the line of scrimmage. Give me 2nd down with 1:50 to go in the first half. Plenty of time to score. No big deal there. But we obviously want to see positive yards on 1st down. 2nd and 9, they are saying they gained a yard. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen. Gore still in there. Pass to McKenzie. McKenzie lets it slip through his hands. It's going to be incomplete. Going to bring up a 3rd and 9 for the Buffalo Bills. Means we might have to settle for another field goal if we don't pick up this 3rd and 9. Need to put it in the end zone, says MK. Would love to put it in the end zone here on this 3rd and 9. But just not happening. Again, guys, if you're new to the channel, if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like button. The Bills are going to run their 23rd play. Their 23rd play in Miami territory, and yet only coming away with possibly on the field. Allen, 11 for 18 on the day, 140 yards and a TD. Shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. Would love to see Cole Beasley get something going here. No, it's to Knox. Knox stays on his feet, and that's a touchdown, Buffalo. Knox gets in the end zone for the Buffalo Bills, this time M. Kane with the call makes it 22-7. That's Allen's second touchdown pass of the day. 1:23 to go in the first half. The Bills now up 22-7. A 6-play, 75-yard, 2-minute, 8-second drive capped off by a 23-yard touchdown pass from Allen to Knox. So far, a great game by Josh Allen in the first half here, throwing for over 150 yards. You want to talk about possible 300-yard day? Maybe this is it, because he already has over 150 in the first half. Let's see what happens in the second half. And we know the Bills sometimes, I'm not going to say it's going to happen today, I hope it doesn't happen today, but we know that sometimes Buffalo Bills tend to get conservative in their play calling when they have a double-digit lead in the second half. We've seen it before. Hopefully we don't see it here, as we know what Fitzmagic can do. But with less than 2 minutes to go here, the Buffalo Bills are now up 23-7. Extra points up. Extra point is good. And Josh Allen with his second touchdown pass of the day. Again, I wish we had an accurate quarterback. Great job there. Great way to find Knox open. And so 1:23 to go, 23-7, Buffalo over the Dolphins. That deserves a drink. Coach McDermott talking to the defense, trying to rally the troops here. Let them know, don't let up. Don't let up. I like the fact we're up 16. I love it. But don't let up right now. 1:23 to go in the first half. TD Knox, angry runner, says Ben Johnson. Jugger Knox, says M. Kane. Got to love this Buffalo Bills performance so far in this first half. Again, you're talking about a team that averaged 19.3 points per game coming into this one. We got 23, and it's not even halftime yet. So kick is in the air. Looks like it's going to be returnable for the Miami Dolphins. He takes it 1 yard out of the end zone. Takes it to 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 45, 50. And he's going to return it for a touchdown. He's going to return this for a touchdown. And all those happy feelings, gone. Happy feelings, gone. Happy feelings, gone. So just like that, now it's 23-13 with 1:09 to go. And special teams has allowed a touchdown. So that's the second time the special teams has allowed a touchdown this season. Remember that block punt? Man. I'll show it. I normally don't like that word, Ben, but I'll show it. All right? Because you're not insulting anybody, but takes it out from a yard back. 52 needs to make a better cut there. Who misses that tackle there? Hauschka does a good job forcing him back inside, I think. I think Hauschka's job is forcing him back towards the players. But again, the Bills just can't, I repeat, can't put a team away. And that deserves a drink for a whole different reason. There's a flag on the play. Looks like it's going to be a false start in Miami on the kickoff, on the point after touchdown. False start. Make it 5 yards back. That's on Davenport. It says, get the blank, 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 at symbol, $sign, pound symbol. I was about to say hashtag, but pound symbol, out of here. I'll say pound symbol. I'm old enough to say that. I'm going to throw up, says Ben Johnson. Hey, 1:09 to go. That means his offense gets back on the field. You want to see Josh Allen throw the ball for over 300 yards. Good way to do that is keep his offense on the field. Extra point's up, and the extra point is good. So with 1:09 to go, after a kick return for a touchdown, Buffalo Bills still up 9, 23-14 here in the first half. So again, all those good feelings we had about the Buffalo Bills being up 23-7, they're all gone. Because now it's 23-14 as the Buffalo Bills, as they're showing a Jim Kelly commemorative piece in NFL 100th season, 4 consecutive Super Bowl appearances, we know. And Dan Marino, of course, 420 career touchdown passes. Special teams still suspect this year. We got players that seems to be coaching on special teams. Special teams has not been good this year, not at all. So, it's same thing as last year. The special teams wasn't good either. So we signed a new special teams coach, still not getting the job done. So we'll see what happens as the Buffalo Bills get ready to receive the ball here. Now up 23-14. Again, the Ravens getting ready to start the second half, up 14-0. The Falcons-Panthers game at halftime, Falcons up 20-0. Dallas up 24-14. Jacksonville up down 10-7 at halftime. Broncos up 20-0 at halftime. Saints up 27 at halftime, and the Jets up 23 at halftime. Kick is in the air, and the kick's going to go into the end zone. Roberts is going to have no choice but to take the touchback. So with 1:09 to go, the Bills get the ball back with 2 timeouts. So let's see what the Bills can do here. Maybe get in a field goal range, make this one a 12-point game, something like that. I wouldn't mind that at all. Maybe score a touchdown even. I mean, and running the ball is not the question here with 2 timeouts to go. Devin Singletary able to break off 2 20-plus yard runs already in this game. Would love to see him continue that. Again, this defense has played great. Miami in it due to one play on offense. Parker big catch and run gets them inside the 10-yard line, and now a special teams touchdown makes this one 23-14. 1:09 to go. Remember when the Bills return game was a bright spot? Yeah, I also remember those seasons where like 5-11, 6-10. So Terrence McGee and stuff. Yeah, I agree with you, Ben. But again, remember those seasons. Fake the pass, run it with Singletary. Singletary gets about 3 yards on the play to the 28-yard line. Looks like the Bills might be being conservative, but with 1:04 left to go, it looks like the clock has stopped. The Dolphins have called a timeout. Thank you, Miami. We'll say thank you, Miami, and hopefully take advantage of this. Thank you, Miami. Hopefully just take advantage, right? Say thank you, Miami, and take advantage of this. Absolutely. Thank you for the timeout. Now we go long. That's what I would do. I would now play action, go deep, see what happens. But yeah, they're going with first-year head coach. But there's a timeout by the Dolphins. Again, Buffalo up on this one, 23-14. Special teams touchdown, kick return after the Bills score touchdown to make this one 23-14, 1:04 to go. Allen in shotgun formation. We have 2 wide receivers, Brown and McKenzie, bottom of the screen. Beasley alone on the top of the screen. Got Singletary in the backfield. They all go out for a pass. Passes to Brown. It's over his, or that's for McKenzie. I apologize. Over his head. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and 7 with 59 seconds to go. So they did try to go long there. But with 59 seconds to go and 2 timeouts, you should not be being conservative. That's all I'm saying. You should not try to be conservative in this one. Rivera says, let's return the favor and get a score before half. Would love to get a score before half here on this 3rd and 7. Last thing you want to do is give Miami special teams a chance to return another one. Shotgun formation, Singletary to Allen's right, 2 wide receivers top of the screen, 2 to the bottom. Looks like they're trying to be a little aggressive here. Pass is incomplete and intended for McKenzie. McKenzie down on the play. Not sure if he's just slow to, yeah, McKenzie's down. He's hobbling as he gets off the field. And now with 55 seconds to go, the Dolphins get another shot with 2 timeouts to get closer. Because remember, Miami gets the ball to start the second half as well. So for all the positives going the Bills' way in this game, with 55 seconds to go, the Dolphins can make this a 1-possession game and get the ball to start the second half. So 55 seconds to go, punt team on, Jorges on for the Buffalo Bills. They're going to punt it from the 27-yard line on 4th and 7. Punt is in the air. Fair catch called for by the Dolphins, and it's caught there at the 36-yard line. So not the best of punts by Jorges, so with 47 seconds to go, the Dolphins get the ball 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line. 2 timeouts, and again, they get the ball to start the second half. So huge possession here, if you ask me, for this Bills defense who has had plenty of time to rest here. Plenty of time to rest since that fumble. They fumbled it. Bills recovered it, drove downfield, scored a touchdown. And then the Dolphins score on the ensuing kickoff. And now the Bills went 3 and out. So now the Bills defense on the field. Shotgun formation, 3 our receivers to the top of the screen. Bills blitz 4. And they get to, is that Phillips? Big boy Phillips gets the sack. They get to Ryan Fitzpatrick, and that might be the end of any chance of the Dolphins scoring as they don't call a timeout here. So Phillips with the sack. That's the 3rd sack of the first half for the Buffalo Bills. So great job getting pressure on Ryan Fitzpatrick in this first half. Shotgun formation, 18 seconds to go. They're just going to run a handoff here. That's exactly what they do. And Edmonds gets the tackle with 10 seconds to go, 9. So it looks like they're going to end the half here with the Bills up 23-14. Miami, again, will receive the ball to start the second half. But the Bills stay up 2 scores, which is kind of big. And, again, this defense isn't playing well. This offense isn't playing pretty well so far. We'll go over. What a joke. It's like watching Donald Trump, says David. Phillips, sack leader for defensive tackles. Yeah, in the NFL, he leads the NFL in defensive tackles, sack. Who all has sacks for Buffalo? We'll get into that in a second. James Williams. We're at the half with the Buffalo Bills up 23-14. Like I said, 3 sacks in that first half. In fact, let's start there. Let's start with the stats from the first half of this game. We'll go through some scores then, as well as most of these games are actually coming back from halftime. This game taking a little bit of time, as it's 23-14 Buffalo at the half. Again, the Dolphins to receive the kick to start this again. Let me turn this back around for you guys over on Sportscaster so you guys can see my pretty face. And guys, during the first half of the game, again, on YouTube, I've reached that 1,000 sub mark. I appreciate everything you guys have done and all the support that I've gotten. I really do appreciate it. It seems like it's taking a long time to get here, but it doesn't stop here. It's just the beginning for us at Bill-ievers Talk. So again, thank you guys so much, and I look forward to continuing to bring you guys great Buffalo Bills and Buffalo sports content throughout. So we'll start with the stats from this game. Again, the Bills up 23-14 at the half. We'll start with the Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen, 12 for 21 in this one, 163 and 2 touchdowns. Again, more than halfway to that 300 benchmark that everyone's hoping he gets to at some point in his career, or at some point in the season, I should say. Hopefully he gets there at some point in his career. But 163 in a game that's not over yet, right? So he definitely has that chance to get there at 163 right now at halftime. Devin Singletary leading all rushers with 10 rushes for 63 yards, averaging 6.3 rushes, 6.3 yards per rush. Again, need to continue to feed him the ball. Have 18 rushes total in his first half. I feel like that's the number we want to be at, right? Average 36 rushes a game. I feel like that's pretty good. Juan says we're only up 9. I hate letting lesser teams hang around all the time. That's what the Bills do. Bills let teams hang around all the time, lesser or better, it doesn't matter. And yeah, we're only up 9 at halftime. Allen is inaccurate as whatever, says Ben Johnson. Well, 12 for 21 in this one. And again, he's better than last year. So again, that low improvement. Is it me, or Allen just seems to be somewhere else? No, Allen led that team down the field on Knox play, right? That Knox touchdown, that was a pretty good drive after that fumble. So I'm not going to speak badly about Allen after he has 2 touchdown passes in the first half. You figure you double those numbers, right? You just double them. And I hope we don't pass the ball 42 times. But let's say he goes 24 for 42, 326 and 4 touchdowns. You guys want to be happy with that? You kidding me? Come on. I'm very happy with that. You're talking about 4 touchdown passes? I'll take that any day of the week. So again, Singletary 10 for 63. Allen 4 rushes for 44 yards. Frank Gore 4 rushes for 10 yards. John Brown leading receivers with 5 receptions for 97 yards and a touchdown. Dawson Knox 2 receptions for 32 yards and a touchdown. Gore with a reception for 18 yards. Beasley 2 for 11. McKenzie 2 for 5. Hauschka doing his job kicking the ball today. 3 field goals made at 3 attempts. His long for the day, 51 yards. And then 2 extra points as well on the day. Jorges has 2 punts. 51 is his long, 43.5 yard average. Roberts with 2 punt returns for 16 yards. Defending, again, this is where the Bills have been huge so far today. Again, one of the Bills scores one of the Dolphins scores a special teams touchdown, and that's what has them at 14 instead of 7 here. So defending, sacks on the day, you got Jordan Phillips with 1, Corey Liuget with 1, and Ed Oliver with a sack. So I forget who asked who has the sacks in this game. Those are your 3 sacks on the day. You got Ed Oliver, Corey Liuget, again, second week with the Buffalo Bills. Great job there. And then also you have Jordan Phillips. Jordan Phillips, Micah Hyde, Jordan Poyer, and Tremaine Edmonds all have 2 solo tackles. Tremaine Edmonds with 2 assists as well, leading the way in tackles. And then you have the fumble recovery by Jordan Poyer in this game so far for the Buffalo Bills. You go over to the Miami Dolphins side of things. You got Ryan Fitzpatrick in there at 10 for 14 with 123 yards, been sacked 3 times like we said. Laird has one rush for 7 yards, and he leads the Dolphins. Ballage has 6 rushes for 0 yards and that touchdown. Gaskins has 1 rush for 0 yards as well. So the Dolphins at half have 7 yards rushing. That's awesome for this Buffalo Bills defense. Receiving, Devontae Parker has 2 receptions for 62 yards, the long of 50. That was his big one that really set the Dolphins up for the 1 touchdown drive. You have Hearns with 4 catches for 53 yards, but he also had that fumble. And then you have Ballage with 3 catches for 8 yards. Wilson, 1 catch, 0 yards. Sanders is 2 for 2 in extra points. Grant has 4 kick returns for 149 yards. And that touchdown, of course, that we all saw on the ensuing kickoff after the Bills scored. Hack has 4 punts for 173 yards. Leading tackler is Wiltz with 6. No sacks on the day for the Dolphins. And then you have Needham, who has that forced fumble made, but luckily Brown there to recover that fumble for the Buffalo Bills. Devin Singletary with fumble. Josh Allen, no turnovers in this game so far, has held on to the ball all game long, no fumbles either. So great job by the Bills holding on to the ball, other than Devin Singletary with that 1 fumble. But again, John Brown able to hold on to it. So let's get to some of your comments again on the day. By the way, Joe, your Buffalo Bulls lost my 5-point parlay on Friday. They were blowing. Yeah, they were. They allowed 24 points in the 4th quarter. So a little depressing there by the Buffalo Bills. Bills are going to win this, but it won't be easy. It's never easy, says Ben. Miami gets it first. Yeah, Miami gets the ball first, start second half. And that's what the Bills do. They never make this easy, unfortunately. We'd love to make it a little bit easier. LeBron913, welcome to Bill-ievers Talk. But I want to see more from Oliver because he has the potential to be one of the best defensive players in the league. He does. He has played really well in this game so far. Finally playing a better complete game, yet the scoreboard doesn't really show it. We're playing a better complete game except for the special teams touchdown, right? You take away that special teams touchdown, we're up 23-7. Red zone offense not coming into play like we hoped they would so far. 23-14, definitely closer than we want to be. And that's the message to the Dolphins at halftime is, hey, we're still in this game. Even though we really haven't played that great, the Bills defense looking phenomenal so far. So let me get back to some of these comments. Parlays are dangerous, my friend. I had to quit gambling too, says Ben. I have a parlay going on today that doesn't look good at all. But that includes our Bills. So the Bills will hold up their end, hopefully. But every other team doesn't look like they're holding up theirs. The Falcons look like they might be able to make a run for the playoffs, but it's going to be hard. In that NFC, 9 wins just isn't going to do it. You know what I mean? Like 9 wins just is not going to do it in the NFC. They're winning today. They beat the Saints yesterday. To me, it's too little, too late. You're going to go 3-7 with the win. You can win out, and that includes, I think, playing the Saints one more time. But you can win out, and I just don't think you're going to make the playoffs at 9-7 in the NFC. Now, you talk about too many good teams. Minnesota, even though they are losing today, I understand that, to Denver. You talk about Green Bay. You talk about the Seattle San Fran loser is going to be a wild card team, right? So you have one wild card team there, and then you have to figure the Packers Vikings loser is going to be a wild card team as well. Even if not, you still have both the Eagles and Cowboys sitting there at 5-4. So there's a lot of good teams to think that 7 wins is going to be enough to make it into the playoffs. So, but let's go through some scores from around the league. They're talking about some of the rule changes in the NFL on commercial, so I'm not sure what's going on. Let's go through some scores around. Again, most of these games well into the second half because this game's just taking a little bit longer than other ones. Miami has a lot of injuries. We got to hold on to this one. Absolutely, Ben. I agree with you. Finally playing. I already had that kind. Every time one fracking part lets them back in. Defense and offense are okay, and special teams is abysmal, says Matt Z. Yeah, special teams, again, has not played well this season. Let's get through some scores. Baltimore now up 21-0 on Houston with 9:40 to go. They have the ball in the 3rd quarter. The Falcons up 20-0 on Carolina. The Cowboys still up 24-14 on the Detroit Lions. The Colts have the ball in the red zone up 10-7 with 9:45 to go in the 3rd there. The Broncos still up 20-0 on the Minnesota Vikings. 3rd quarter just getting underway there. The Buccaneers have scored a field goal to make it 20-10 now in the 3rd quarter there. And the Jets still up 20-3 as they get ready to start the second half against the Washington Redskins. This will be the last game to start the second half with the Buffalo Bills up 23-14. Again, Bills started with the ball. We scored on our first 4 possessions. So you can't be upset with the offensive production, minus the fact that we had to settle for 3 field goals, right? We want to see more touchdowns, right? Don't want to see field goals. We want to see this team get into the end zone. Bills able to get in the end zone twice at the half, a 40-yard touchdown pass to John Brown, and then a 23-yard touchdown pass to Dawson Knox. So those are the 2 touchdowns, both passing touchdowns. Again, Devin Singletary averaging Pretty good yards per gain on this one so far. He does have that one fumble. Luckily, John Brown stays on that one, and he doesn't lose that fumble. But you're talking about 10 rushes for 63 yards, averaging over 6 yards per carry. 2 20-plus yard runs in this one already for him. I think we come out firing again in the second half. We hold them 3 and out. Then we march down and punch one in. Your lipstick on tears. I would love to see that, Chris Spencer. That would be a great way to make a statement, right? If we can go up 30 to 14 here at some point, that would be good. Scott Blakely says special teams not good this year. No, they haven't been. And we hired a new special teams coach this past offseason to improve our special teams, which was bad last season. And it just hasn't helped out much. So maybe we'll see another change of the guard. Maybe we'll just see new signings next year. Broncos have a top 5 or so defense playing good right now. That's going to be a hard fight game next week. And guys, remember next week you will be joined by Mario and Paul from #Sports. Normally I'll be doing the coverage, but they do. We split the coverage up pretty good between #Sports and Bill-ievers Talk. So if you're not subscribed to Bill-ievers Talk, head over there. The great guys, Mario and Paul, do a great job. And speaking of Mario and Paul, join them. I know they had plans today. That's why we had to switch up these games at the last minute, but they should be doing a post game today after the game, probably about half hour to an hour after the game. You should be seeing post-game from Mario and Paul. Should be a great time. Again, guys, if you haven't hit that like button over at YouTube, go ahead and hit that like button. Really helps out the channel. Again, thank you so much. Get me over 1,000 subs today. Last I checked, I was at 1,001. It's been a long journey, but I appreciate every single one of you. So thank you again for the subscriptions. We'll continue to give you the best play-by-play and reaction coverage of the Buffalo Bills games this season. We did it last year. We'll probably do it again next year. So keep tuning in as we continue to provide the play-by-play and reaction coverage. Again, guys, going into this season, Juan sent me a whistle. I appreciate that. So I'm an official. I officiate high school football. If I would have my whistle on me, I'd blow my whistle. But I appreciate you sending me the whistle. And you guys have sent me a few beers my way, so I appreciate that. But again, thank you for all the tickets. If you're over on Sportscast, go ahead and send those tickets our way. We appreciate it. Helps out the channel over there. And John Roberts, welcome to Bill-ievers Talk. Glad you can make it. Again, the Bills up at the half on the Miami Dolphins, 23-14. Getting ready to start the second half. Dolphins start with the ball, unable to put teams away. That's the story of the Bills season, it seems. But we're going to start this third quarter. The Miami Dolphins will start with the ball. They'll receive the second half kick. And so for the Bills, at least in this part of the game, other than that last kick, I love those pooch kicks going to the 1 or so yard line. So we'll see how they respond since the last kick was returned for a touchdown. See if they start just kicking the ball deep into the end zone instead of kicking it short. But you do have to wonder if they correlate, right? And follow me for a second. Does not making Stephen Hauschka kick the ball as hard as he can to kick the ball off give him some extra power when he kicks field goals? Because we know, again, Stephen Hauschka has not been able to kick a field goal over 50 yards yet this season until today when he kicks a 51-yarder for the Buffalo Bills on the opening drive. So it'll be really interesting to see what happens if the Bills continue to kick it short and let them return the ball, as they show the highlight of that big return for a touchdown to answer the Knox touchdown that just happened. But man, we were all excited, right? We were all excited, up 23-7, and then Grant with the touchdown return. Again, plays in opponent territory. Bills with 23, Dolphins with 2. So the big difference in this one is a 101-yard kick return by Grant. That really keeps the Dolphins in this game. Onside kick recovered by Dolphins in this one as well to go on with the special teams. First onside kick recovered this season by anybody. And to my point, the kickoff goes out of the end zone, so it's going to be 1st and 10 Miami. And Miami will start the ball at the 25-yard line. Fitzpatrick coming out. Fitzpatrick having an okay day, facing some pressure by the Buffalo Bills, who are sending some exotic blitzes. They normally don't. Hey, Juan C., thank you for the beer. As we start the second half with a new one, I guess. But they normally don't send too many exact blitzes. We've seen a few of them so far today. And it's led to Fitzpatrick not being able to see things right and get sacked 3 times in that first half. They start in shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. Fitzpatrick with a throw to the sideline. Incomplete. Unable to hold on to it is Hearns. on the sideline, so that's incomplete. 14:56 now to go in the third quarter. It's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Miami Dolphins. Love the blitz packages today, says John Roberts. Yeah, I mean, they're definitely a surprise. Love seeing him out there. Hurns was open just on an out route, just unable to haul in that pass from Fitzpatrick. So again, would love to see a 3-and-out here, respond with a touchdown, and then this game might possibly be over at that point. Shotgun formation again. Blitz coming. They run a screen. It's incomplete. And again, Milano would have been right there, even if it was completed. Milano with a great job getting in there, and it's an incomplete pass. Probably better for the Dolphins that way. That's incomplete. They try to run the screen. Guys, the screen defense, are just joining me. This screen defense has been amazing for the Buffalo Bills so far in this game. This rush defense, again, the Miami Dolphins running game, 7 yards in the first half. 7 yards. They have 2 guys who've run the ball for 0 yards. I think Ballage has 6 or 7 carries for 0 yards. Ben Johnson yells 3-and-out. Let's go. Average yards to go on third down. Miami above 10. They're 11.7 average yards to go so far on third down. That's how good this Bills defense has been. 3rd and 10 here for the Miami Dolphins. Fitzpatrick 10 for 16, 123 yards. Shotgun formation. You have a run back to his left and right. 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top, as the Bills send only 4. And this pass is complete, but looks like it's going to be short. The refs give him a good spot. The refs give him a good spot, and they're going to call a first down at the 35-yard line. They're saying they got to the line to gain. Not sure if I like that call. They're going to take a look at the replay right now. I don't like that call. I think McDermott should throw a challenge flag on this one too. Is it worth the challenge though? As I'm watching McDermott on top of the screen, he does not throw a challenge flag. Snaps away. Fitzpatrick rolling out, able to complete a pass for 0 yards. Good tackle there by Teron Johnson. I don't like that spot of the ball on that first down. So instead of a 3-and-out, which I think it should have been, or at least it should have been 4th and 1, Miami gets the first down. 13:50 to go. As we just found the Colts scored touchdown. Johnson on 1-yard touchdown reception. Make that game 17-7. Yeah, I really don't like that call. I think he's short there. There's a short replay of that. But what can you do at this point? 2nd and 10, 13:40 to go in the first half. And just stop him here. Shotgun formation for Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick runs up the middle. He's able to run with it. Gets into Bills territory before he slides down. There's a flag down in the backfield. So this one might be coming back as he runs for about 25 yards. Gets into Bills territory, but he now sees the flag. It looks like it's going to be holding on the Dolphins. It is holding on the Dolphins. So this one's going to come all the way back as Fitzpatrick with a 25-yard run that's now negated due to a Bohm hold. Number 76 with the hold on the play. I'm watching the replay now. We'll see if we like this call better than that spot. He's going up against Murphy. He brings Murphy down to the ground. I don't think there's a hold there, though. I don't see a hold there at all. But that's their 4th penalty for 34 yards. So now it's bringing up a 2nd and 20. And again, the Bills need off the field in this situation. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers. They want a quick wide receiver screen, and that's sniffed out by Edmonds. And it looks like Johnson with the tackle at the 29-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd and 16 for the Miami Dolphins. 13 minutes to go here in the third quarter. M. Kane says, wow, that's not Pat's call. I don't know what it is. Talking about that spot on 3rd down. That spot was trash, says Ben Johnson. I agree. But now, again, 3rd and 15. Just stop him here, and none of that matters. So 3rd and 15, again, their average yards go over 11 on the day. So shotgun formation for Fitzpatrick, 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. Bills send pressure, send a delayed blitz, and it gets to him again. The 4th sack of the day. This one, they might give a half sack to Edmonds and to whoever else was in. I didn't see who else was in there. But the 4th sack on Ryan Fitzpatrick, not having problems getting to the quarterback today. Looks like Edmonds will get half of that sack. They're showing the replay. I'll tell you the other half of that sack because they definitely Milano's in there on the sack as well. So it looks like that will go a half sack to Milano and Edmonds. And it's going to bring up a 4th and 22 for the Miami Dolphins. That's the 4th sack of the day for the Buffalo Bills. Dolphins have to punt. So now 3-and-out, but might as well have been Andre Albert's time. Want to stay away from the punt. Punt bounces out of bounds, and the Bills will get the ball in decent territory. Refs still moving up, still moving up, still moving up at midfield. So the Bills will get the ball at midfield. So it will be 1st and 10 Buffalo as the Bills defense holds up once again. That was the refs fixing a bad call since they blow down the holding. I was thinking the same thing, David. I was thinking the same thing. The refs fixing a bad spot. We need to stop and giving up too many big plays on 3rd down. Well, we got the stop. Got the stop. So let me go ahead and give you some scores from around the league. Just keep walking to the red zone. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing at the time, guys. All right, so let me give you some scores from around the league. Again, guys, thank you for joining me on this broadcast of the live play-by-play of the Bills vs. Dolphins game. If you're watching on YouTube, go ahead and hit that like button if you haven't already. If you're watching over on Sportscast, there's a heart button you can hit. Like it as well, and then again, leave some of those tickets. I get some beers. I get some popcorn. I get a whistle blown at me. But it's all in good fun. Baltimore is up 24-0 on Houston with 6:47 to go in that game. Atlanta up 20-0 on Carolina. I'm sorry, 6:47 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Atlanta up on Carolina 20-0 with 9:43 to go in the 3rd quarter. The Lions have scored a touchdown to make it 24-21. Marvin Jones Jr. with an 11-yard touchdown pass. So it's 24-21 there with 6:05 to go in the 3rd. The Colts have a 17-7 lead over the Jaguars. Again, a Marcus Johnson 1-yard touchdown pass in that one. Denver Broncos up 20-7. Minnesota scores. It's a Irv Smith Jr. 10-yard touchdown pass from Kirk Cousins to make that one 20-7. The Saints are in the red zone up 20-10 on the Buccaneers, and the Jets are up 20-3 on the Washington Redskins. There, 7:29 to go in the 3rd quarter. So again, here with 11:48 to go in the 3rd quarter, Bills get the ball at midfield, up 23-14. Don't get that 3 and out, but just a huge stop by this defense. Another sack. This one by Milano and Edmonds. They'll both probably get half a sack on that one. And the Miami Dolphins have to punt on their first possession. Ron, thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Again, guys, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. In this video, while we were live, I hit that 1,000K mark. Really appreciate it. Again, we'll do more about the 1,000K or 1K, 1,000K. I would love that. But yeah. About the 1K mark, and I'll definitely be having a giveaway or something of that nature to commemorate this event, getting you ready for the holiday season. Again, I appreciate all that you guys have done over the past year and a half or so. As we get back to the game, looks like they actually moved it back another yard, so it's actually at the 48-yard line. So we're our own 47, 48-yard line. So Allen has the ball, 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line. Allen shotgun, Singletary to his right. Got 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, one to the top. Mitch Morse calling out blocking assignments as they hand the ball off from shotgun. Devin Singletary able to get back to the line of scrimmage no more, as it's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Buffalo Bills. So 11:40 to go in the 3rd quarter. Bills up 23-14. They're taking a look at the AFC playoff picture as I turn this back around for you guys over at Sportscaster. And as you see, the Bills, the first wild card position right now at 6-3. The Pittsburgh Steelers with a huge loss on Thursday fall to 5-5. I knew wanting Washington to win was asking too much, says James Williams. Well, I'm not too concerned about the Jets. Shotgun formation, snap to Josh Allen. Allen's time to throw in the pocket, looking downfield. Finally finds no man. That's going to be McKenzie. Gets inside the 40-yard line. So that's going to be a 1st down Buffalo Bills there. And so good job by Allen. Waiting has all the time in the world to throw. Good pocket by this offensive line. Giving Allen time to look at his progressions. He starts to the left, scrolls to the right. Doesn't see anyone open, then finds McKenzie open in Miami Dolphins territory. It's going to be 1st and 10 at about the 36-yard line for the Buffalo Bills. That's his 4th catch on the day. Shotgun formation, McKenzie again to his left. And this one's a pass to Beasley. Beasley, another 1st down inside. It was at the 30-yard line, so it's going to be another 1st and 10 for the Buffalo Bills. Great job. Quick pass by Allen. Quick release on a slant route by Beasley. Gets him to about the 20-yard line before he's taken down. 21-yard line before he's taken down. And it doesn't matter who wins, Wash versus Jets. Neither one of them will impact the Bills other than betting. Well, you always like seeing division rivals lose, right? So it looks like there's a whistle on the play. I'm not sure what's going on here. Not sure what's going on. There's a whistle. There's a stoppage. Looks like there's another Miami Dolphins player possibly injured on the play, so they stopped the action. Looked like the refs probably saw something. Maybe he was moving around woozy. Again, as a high school ref, I can tell you when you see a high school player who is standing and is acting like he's okay, but then all of a sudden before a snap looks like he's a little woozy or something, you do stop the play, take him out just to make sure he's okay. Can someone tell Dable to throw a screen? He has not thrown a screen in this game. That's true. So yeah, maybe start getting the screen pass going. He has not thrown a screen in this game, but this offense moving the ball pretty well here. 10-13 to go. Buffalo has the ball, 1st and 10 at Miami's 21-yard line. 23-14 Buffalo. Again, we wanted to see as Atlanta has scored another touchdown, Ridley with a 6-yard touchdown pass. At the 22, I should say. Shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers at the top of the screen, 1 to the bottom, and McKenzie and Knox joining him at the bottom of the screen. You got Singletary, 2 Allens left. They do run the ball with Singletary again. This time up the middle, he gets inside the 20 to about the 18-yard line before he stood up after about a 4-yard gain for Devin Singletary. Again, Devin Singletary doing a great job in this game so far, over 60 yards on this one. But yeah, maybe open up a screen or 2 in this one. 2nd and 6 for the Buffalo Bills. The Finns are faking injuries to slow us down, says Ben Johnson. I don't know. I think teams, a lot of teams are above that. I know I want to squish the fish as much as the next guy, but he definitely looked like he was having an injury on that one. But they have been stopping the clock a lot for injuries. Shotgun formation on 2nd and 6. Singletary to his right. Run the ball with Singletary again on 2nd down. Singletary fumbles the ball again, picks it up behind the line of scrimmage, and gets back to the line of scrimmage. So another fumble by Singletary, but luckily for him, he's able to get back to the line of scrimmage. He gained about 3 or 4 yards as we have an offensive lineman down on the play, and he's seriously hurt on this one as they tend to him. He's down on the ground, and you saw other offensive linemen calling for help, so you know it was a serious injury when he went down. So the Buffalo Bills take an injury timeout, and we were at commercial break, so we'll go over some scores from around the league, but that's Cordy Glenn down on the play, and he looks like he's seriously hurt on that one. So injury you want to try to avoid. And Seki obviously has been doing a good job as well at that position, so might need to use him, but definitely looks serious on that one. So we'll see what happens with Cody Ford on that play. But yeah, Ben Johnson, as you said, please be okay, as it looks like a serious injury. Bills have the ball in the red zone. 2nd down and 6 now. Or no, it's going to be 3rd and 6 now for the Buffalo Bills, as they still have the ball. McKenzie again with his second fumble. Or I'm sorry, Singletary with his second fumble, both recovered by the Bills, however. So it's going to be 3rd and 6. Ravens have a 24-0 lead on the Houston Texans. I thought Texans might show something in that game, but it doesn't look that way as the Ravens hold a 24-0 lead. The Falcons again up 26-0 now on the Panthers. Detroit added a field goal to make it, or I'm sorry, Dallas has added a field goal against Detroit to make it 27-21 there. The Colts up 17-7 still on the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Broncos up 23-7 on the Minnesota Vikings. The Saints now hold a 27-10 lead over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We have a Ted Ginn Jr. 6-yard touchdown pass from Drew Brees to make that one 27-10 with 3.5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter there. And the Jets up 20-3 on the Redskins with 5:45 in the 3rd quarter there. We have 9.5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter here. Cordy Glenn down what appears to be a serious injury. 23-14 Buffalo. Buffalo has the ball in the red zone, so hopefully going to get some scores. Who's 77? 77 is Cody Ford. So, or I'm sorry. Wait, what am I talking about? No. What am I talking about? That is Ty and Seki, not Cody Ford. I apologize. My Cordy Glenn doesn't even play for the Buffalo Bills anymore. He hasn't for 2 years, so shows you what I know. But yeah, that's Ty and Seki. I can't spell his name, but he is the injured Bills. Cody Ford is 70, yeah. So Cody Ford will come into the game for Ty and Seki. Evan Anderson comes in. That's not good, not at all. Juan sends me a popcorn. Thank you, Juan, for the popcorn. I do appreciate it. Speaking of, I did finish my second beer. So and Ty and Seki is being carted off the field. So obviously, not a good situation for Ty and Seki there. So we're gonna have Cody Ford come in. Yeah, we've seen it before. We've seen this cycle. They're going to show the injury here. I'm not a fan of this, but we'll see what happens. It looks like an ankle. So 93 when he's trying to make tackle on Singletary. Singletary is able to shed him, but as he sheds him, he falls right into Ty Nseki's leg, and so that's where the injury occurred. So Ty Nseki might be seriously hurt here as he's being carted off the field. 3rd and 6 for the Bills. 9:14 to go as he's getting a round of applause as he, again, is being carted off the field. Again, looks like a serious injury. We saw Bills players calling for help even as the play was ending. So hopefully it's not as serious as it initially appears. But we have the 3rd and 6. Devin Singletary comes out of the game. Again, his second fumble of the game. Luckily, again, both of them recovered by the Buffalo Bills. As even Dolphins players coming on, wishing them best of luck. Obviously, again, you never want to see that situation. You never want to see someone seriously hurt. Ankle already in an air cast. 9:13 to go. Frank Gore in the game on this 3rd and 6. Shotgun formation for Josh Allen. It does look bad, Ben. Yeah, you're absolutely right. 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. So now you just have to kind of try to move on as best you can. As Buffalo able to get the first down, John Brown gets over 100 yards on the day, catches the ball to the 11-yard line. We 1st and 10 Buffalo at the 11-yard line. Good job as he's working on number 32 Miami, able to catch the ball and maybe we'll move it forward a little bit to the 11-yard line. So 1st and 10. Red zone efficiency today, Buffalo 0 for 2 on the day, having self field goals both times. So we put an end to that here. Allen in shotgun. You have Gore now to his left. 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, John Brown and Cole Beasley. This is where you normally look for Beasley. They do run with Gore. Gore able to make a move, get inside the 10 to about the 9-yard line before he stood up by a gang of Miami Dolphins players. So he gets about 2 yards on the play. So it's going to be up 2nd down and 8 for the Buffalo Bills from the 9-yard line. Prayers for a speedy recovery for a tie. Absolutely, Chris. Yeah, absolutely right. Absolutely right. Can you switch? I'm sorry. Yeah, I can. I apologize. All right, so we got 2nd and 8 from the 9-yard line. You got Allen under center. Gore, lone setback. 2 wide receivers bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. Beasley's a go-to here. They do give the ball to Gore again. Gore is able to get another 2 or 3 yards before he's hit and stopped. So it's going to be about 3rd and 5 for the Buffalo Bills. 7:30 to go in the 3rd quarter. Buffalo up 23-14. Again, don't want to get too conservative here. Want to score that touchdown. Go up 30-14. Make it a 3-possession game. 3rd and 7 for the Buffalo Bills. Again, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate all you guys who have already subscribed. Over 1,000 subscribers during this live stream. I do appreciate that. Shotgun formation, you have 2 wide receivers and Knox to the bottom of the screen. You have, looks like Gore, and Allen calls a timeout with 2 seconds on the play clock. Play clock winding down. Allen's forced to call a timeout. That's the Bills' first timeout of the second half. So with 7:04 to go, the Bills up 23-14. They have a 3rd and 7 from the 8-yard line. So we're going to see what happens here. Looks like Allen understands what's going to happen now. A great time to use Cole Beasley. We've seen Beasley in these situations a lot this season. Would love to see him again here, get into the end zone. But we'll see what happens as the Bills coming out of a timeout. Obviously, again, talking about some college football. Big injury for Tua Tagovailoa yesterday. Might hurt his draft stock, but that's obviously not the most important thing. They say he's going to make a full recovery, so I wish him the best as well. Let's get this TD, says Ray Ray. Let's go. Absolutely. Guys, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and join me tomorrow as I do my post-game during halftime of Monday Night Football. Shotgun formation. Allen has the snap. Looking, pocket collapsing, rolling to his right. He's going to run for this touchdown. He's going to run. He's going to get in. That's a touchdown. Touchdown, Josh Allen, his 7th rushing touchdown of the season. And oh, yeah, he held on to the ball. Touchdown, Allen, and that's going to make it 29-14. There is a flag down, so Hold on. There's a flag down. Allen still running to the sideline. He doesn't care. It's in the end zone, so we'll see what happens. Might be holding on the defense. Allen still running to the sideline. He doesn't care. He doesn't care at all. He's like, it's a touchdown. It's a touchdown. Holding on the defense. Penalty is declined. That's a touchdown, Buffalo, 29-14. So with 6:55 to go, the Bills are now up 29-14. Extra point pending. Allen definitely got into the end zone here. Yeah, absolutely. Not even close. gets to the end zone, and he makes sure to tuck that ball in, makes sure to hold on to that ball. So Buffalo up 29-13 now, or 14 now on the game. Again, extra point pending. Great game by Buffalo right now, man. I mean, again, minus the special teams, kick return allowed. Great game by the Buffalo Bills. Again, we'll look at the positives and negatives tomorrow. Extra points up, and the extra point is good. So with 6:55 to go in the third quarter, the Buffalo Bills up 30-14. So again, a great performance so far by this Bills offense. Obviously put up more points than they have so far this season. I think this is their highest point total. I think previous to this, it would have been week 2 against the Giants when they scored 28. So 30-14. Again, thank you guys for joining me on Bill-ievers Talk. Join me tomorrow as I'm live during halftime. I'll go live. Normally I go live a little bit before halftime to get situated, to get started. Join me tomorrow as we go live for our post game. If you are new to the channel, you haven't been to Hashtag Sports yet, go over to Hashtag Sports and still have you covered for the immediate post game, probably about half an hour to an hour after the game ends here. Join them either on Sportscaster or over at their YouTube channel. Both links in the description below if you're on YouTube, so check it out there. But again, with 6:55 to go, the Buffalo Bills up 30-14. The Ravens are up 27-0 over the Houston Texans, with the fourth quarter just getting underway there. The Falcons have taken a 26-0 lead over the Carolina Panthers. So not only some surprise games, but some games like the Houston-Baltimore game you thought were going to be close that just haven't been, as the Ravens have a 27-0 lead there. Falcons up 26-0 again. Big surprise. Maybe if you thought the Falcons were going to win, you didn't think they'd blank out Carolina. Detroit holding in there against Cowboys. The Cowboys up 27-21 at the end of the third quarter there. The Indianapolis Colts have scored another touchdown. That puts that game at 24-7. That's a Jacoby Brissett 5-yard touchdown run. Brissett with his first game back from injury after missing a week or two. And then Nick Foles back after he broke his collarbone week 1. And then Denver now up 23-7 at the end of the third quarter over Minnesota. The Saints up 27-17 on Tampa Bay, as New Orleans has a touchdown by Ted Ginn, and then Tampa Bay answers with a Chris Godwin 30-yard touchdown from Jameis Winston, and the Jets still hold a 20-3 lead over the Washington Redskins. So if you want to watch a game right now, the closest game is, well, obviously I hope you're watching this one, right, with the Bills up 30-14 after a Josh Allen rushing touchdown. But the closest game right now, there's a one-score game, and that's the Dallas-Detroit game, with Dallas leading Detroit 27-21. All these other games are multiple possession games. So if you're looking for a close game, that's the one you want to watch. If you're enjoying this Bills coverage, again, thank you. Hang that 40 burger, says Ben Johnson. Would love to see that. Put 40 ports up, says hard-hearted. Ray says the same thing. Let's go 40-plus points. Let's not stop. Again, TD Josh, says Ben Johnson. Squish the fish, says PK Bat. Again, if you guys are just joining me, hit that thumbs up button, guys. It really helps out the channel a lot. Again, got over 1,000 subscribers with this stream, so I really appreciate all of you guys subscribing. Again, if you don't follow me on Twitter, link is in the description below. Follow me on Twitter, and we'll go over details of whatever sweepstakes is to come. Again, getting ready for the holiday season. There's going to definitely be something going on to thank you guys for having me hit over 1,000 subscribers as the Buffalo Bills kick the ball off into the back of the end zone. So it's going to be 1st and 10 Miami from the 25-yard line. Again, Josh Allen, 7 rushing TDs this season, and that's the most by quarterbacks. So great job by him getting in there twice last week and now getting his first rushing TD today. Reads the coverage. Again, there was a holding on the defense on this play, so possibly could have been someone open that just wasn't because of the holding. He's able to tuck it and run it, gets the touchdown. So 30-14, Fitzpatrick in shotgun. The Miami Dolphins looking like they might need to pass a little bit more, now down 30-14, 6:50 to go in the third quarter. Completion on first down for about 2 yards. Going to be 2nd and 8 for the Miami Dolphins here. Again, thank you guys for all. They're at 30 points. Let's put the exclamation point on this game. Absolutely. In the last 4 meetings, Buffalo has outscored Miami 68-17 in the second half. Fitzpatrick in shotgun formation. He's got a running back to his right. 3 wide receivers on the screen. 2nd and 7. Blitz coming again. Again, Bills unable to tackle. And Parker, nice tackle there by Oliver. Good job by Oliver to make a hustle play. Parker able to get away from a couple tackles, but Oliver not giving up on a play, able to make a shoestring tackle. So it's going to be a first down for the Dolphins. But again, it could have been a much bigger gain if Oliver wasn't still on the play. Titan Psyche got hurt pretty bad, absolutely. So how about them Bills? Joe sending it down. Yes. Kim says, wow, yes, thank you guys for joining me. And wow, great game so far by the Bills offense, scoring 30. Shotgun formation for the Dolphins. 3 wide receivers on the screen. Fitzpatrick has to step up, and he is sacked again for the 5th time. Who's this one going to go to? Because he fell down, so it's going to be whoever touched him first. So we'll see who touched him first. Was that Starr who got to him first? As you see some blood on Fitzpatrick. We'll see who they give the sack to. As again, the Bills running some strange blitz schemes at Fitzpatrick. And yeah, I think that's going to actually go to Starr on the sack. So again, Fitzpatrick falls, and then it's either Starr or Jordan Phillips. I couldn't see the number who lands on top of him. So it's going to be 2nd and 13 now. That's the 5th sack of the day for the Buffalo Bills. Shotgun formation, 4 wide receivers, 4. Another blitz coming. Edmonds hits him as he throws it, and that's an incomplete pass. Teron Johnson wants offensive pass interference as he thought he was going to get the interception. But no interference there. It's going to be 3rd and 13. 17 was going for the ball, so I don't disagree. No pass interference. He did. 17 does jump on the back of Teron Johnson, but he's going for the ball. So he actually does a great job defending the play and getting his hand in there to break it up. But Teron Johnson won pass interference there. No pass interference. 3rd and 13 for the Dolphins now. Again, guys, thank you for joining me. If you haven't already hit that like button, hit that like button. Shotgun formation for Ryan Fitzpatrick. Running back to his right. 3 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen. 1 to the top. Bills send 4. Unable to get there, but it's an incomplete pass. Great coverage downfield. And it's going to be 4th and 13 with 4:31 to go here in the 3rd quarter. The Bills up 30-14. Again, this is where you're going to start seeing the Bills have more conservative play calling most of the time. Would love to see us, as M. Kane said, put the exclamation point on it before we do it. Let's go Fitzpatrick. Would love to see him throw an interception, but it doesn't happen here. It's going to be 4th down, forces the punt. 30-14, 4:51 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Bills seem to be in control of this game. Don't want to get too carried away as of yet. Again, would love to see that exclamation point on this one, as the Bills defense has done a great job. One of the Miami Dolphins touchdowns, if you're just joining us, is on a kick return. So Roberts gets the ball, unable to get it past the 12-yard line. He does. Fields at the 8, gets to the 12 before he's taken down. So not a good return there by Roberts. Roberts was looking to get more out of that. Don't know what the stutter step was for. You see him obviously stutter step there. But the Bills will start the ball 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line. So again, if you're joining me on Sportscaster or if you're joining me on YouTube, thank you for joining. If you're on YouTube, hit that thumbs up button. If you're over on Sportscaster, hit the heart button. And while you're at it, go ahead and donate some more of those tickets. We've gotten some thumbs up. We've gotten some popcorn. We've gotten a whistle. And we've gotten some beer. So we've enjoyed every single second of it. So again, thank you guys for joining me on Bill-ievers Talk for this game between the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. Might be the first comfortable Bills win of the season. James Williams says our defense is not playing around with Fitz tragic. So, but yeah, you talk about 5 sacks on the day. It's been a great day for the Buffalo Bills defense. Love seeing sacks like this, as Juan C. Finally, it seemed like getting pressure on the quarterback was an issue for the Buffalo Bills most of this season. But when you see a guy who's only been on the team for 2 weeks in collegiate get a sack, that's nothing but good news for the Buffalo Bills. So hopefully that continues, as again, that tough stretch of games is coming up. We're talking about Denver beating Minnesota right now. I think that game's even in Minnesota. Let's go through some scores as the Bills up 30-14. They'll start with the ball 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. Ravens up 27-0. Falcons up 26-0. Dallas still up 27-21 over Detroit. The Colts up 24-7 over Jacksonville. The Broncos now up 23-13. The Vikings have scored another touchdown, making it close. Dalvin Cook with a 3-yard touchdown run. Extra point pending at this time. A TV timeout there. Would you go for 2? 15 will make it 8, so you'd have to go for 2 here. Try to make it a 1-possession game. But they're on the road, beating the Minnesota Vikings 23-13 here with 13.5 minutes to go in that game. Saints still up 27-17, 13 minutes to go in the 4th quarter there. And the Redskins just don't want to score in the second half, and it's still 20-3 Jets over the Redskins as the 4th quarter gets ready to get underway in that game. So here in Miami, the Buffalo Bills up 30-14. The Buffalo Bills just got the ball 1st and 10. They're at their own 12-yard line. Maybe now, see MK, now I would say now is a great play for play action. I just see you put Unleash Foster. Would love to see a play like that here. kick the drive off with a play action spin. Yeah, absolutely. Kick the drive off with a play action. Scott wants a long drive. I mean, again, either one would work as long as they both had touchdowns, right? So we're back at the game, back on the field, over in Miami. Again, points this season, the offense averaging 18.3, have 30 today. Total yards, 336. We're already close to that. Passing yards, we're already over 200 yards. Rushing yards, we already have over 130. So Allen starts this drive off in shotgun formation. You have two wide receivers at the top of the screen. You have Croft, and it looks like Roberts on the top of the screen. Is that Gore in there for the Buffalo Bills? Maybe a little bit of a penalty for McKenzie fumbling so much as Gore gets about 6 yards on the play, gets the ball to about the 18-yard line, so it's going to be about 2nd and 4 for the Buffalo Bills. Again, 30-14, 4.5 to go here in the third quarter. But yeah, put your foot on their throat, man. Put your foot on their throat, and man, it would be awesome to see a play action here. Go deep for John Brown or even Robert Foster. That'd be awesome. Chuck C, thank you for joining the broadcast over on Sportscaster. If our offense played like this earlier, we'd be undefeated. Maybe. Shotgun formation. They hand it off again to Frank Gore. Frank Gore will get back to the line of scrimmage, but not much else. He does fall forward for maybe about a gain of half a yard. So it's going to be 3rd and 3 for the Buffalo Bills. 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. And again, despite that conservative play calling, you have a 2nd and 3. And you have a chance to really have a play action there that would probably fool the defense as Gore gets nothing on that one. Gore is 4th all time most rush attempts in NFL history. No surprise that he is 4th in rushing yards in history too. Shotgun formation, Gore to Allen's left. You have two wide receivers bottom of the screen to the top. Allen looks Gore's way and it's incomplete. So we see our first pass attempt to a wide receiver go to Gore. It's incomplete, so it's going to be a 4th and 3. I think that's on Allen. Allen throws it behind Frank Gore. And again, conservative play calling keeps the Dolphins alive. You know, it might be a small breath here with it being a 13-point game. I'm sorry, I'm wrong. A 16-point game with 3:29 to go in the third quarter, but still a breath. So that's kind of annoying. Could have definitely put your thumbnail basically on this one and said game over. But Jorges back to punt. Jorges gets his 3rd punt of the day off. Fair catch called for by the Dolphins at the 35-yard line. That's where it's received. So Dolphins will start the ball 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Again, Dolphins down 30-14. They're showing Frank Gore a little bit more here. That's what they're doing. Again, Frank Gore has been pretty much everywhere. Started his career with the 49ers, and that's what they're showing right now. Get some of your comments. Garbage. And came and hit a check down, says Ben Johnson. Yeah, it's rough sometimes. What do you mean? I predicted the stop and drive out the half. Miami with the ball, 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Shotgun formation for Fitzpatrick. Two wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, one to the top. You got a running back joining him to his right. Again, this game's not over. Just a 2-possession game, 16 points with 3:21 to go here in the third quarter. This defense has been playing really well. Fitzpatrick finds an open receiver, gets a 1st down close to midfield. Wilson with the 1st down. Number 15 for the Miami Dolphins makes it 1st and 10, 3:10 to go here in the third quarter. We don't know how to play with the lead, says Ben Johnson. Maybe that's it. I mean, it's just been a tough game with the lead. But again, 30-14, most points we put up so far this season. Have to be happy with that. 2:55 to go now in the third quarter. Shotgun formation for Fitzpatrick. Again, pretty much have to abandon the run. And the run was not working for him most of this day anyway. So you're talking about seven total yards so far on the ground. Fitzpatrick hit as he throws. That might be a penalty. I thought I saw a hand come into the helmet of Fitzpatrick, so we might see a flag on Legit here. I mean, I thought I saw that as the ball was getting thrown away. So, yeah, we're going to have a roughing the passer. Again, I'm not always a fan of those, but he gets his hand up in the face of Fitzpatrick. That's going to be called, and that's going to lead to another 1st down. That's going to put the Dolphins in Buffalo Bills territory. Yeah, I mean, I don't love the call, but it's better than some of the other calls we've seen so far this game. I hate the refs, says Ben Johnson. As Chris Spencer, he went conservative, but he will get it next possession. Again, it seems like that's Buffalo's MO, right? To go conservative if they have a 2-possession lead or more to start the second half. We'll never completely dominate a team that way. So 1st and 10 for the Dolphins from the 37-yard line of Buffalo's. 2:42 to go in the third quarter. Shotgun formation. They do run a delayed handoff, and this gets nowhere. Stopped at the line. Ballage stopped at the line of scrimmage. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 10. Again, the run game has 7 total yards of offense so far. The Buffalo Bills defense has done a great job with that. They're showing some Ryan Fitzpatrick highlights from last week, I guess, when he got the concussion, missed a play. All we have to do now is play time of possession ball, run out the clock. So it's kind of the last one. I hate that. I hate that. 3 wide receivers, top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Pass is complete to number 19. He's trying to create downfield. Looks like he's going to be a little bit short of the first down. So it looks like it will be 3rd and 1. Tackled there by Wallace. Grant making some moves, gets him to about the 33-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd and 1. Miami 3 for 9 on 3rd down so far. Shotgun formation for Ryan Fitzpatrick. 2 wide receivers top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. 15 goes in motion from the backfield. He joins at the top. They're going to run a stretch play, and it's going to get there. He's able to fall forward for the first down. They run the stretch play, and the Dolphins get the first down. It's going to be 1st and 10. Minute 15 to go here in the third quarter. Bills still up 30-14 on the Miami Dolphins. The stretch play, again, the Bills read it pretty good. You're talking about, again, less than 10 yards so far for the Miami Dolphins. Run D, but able to get the first down there. I hope Dable stays upstairs, though. Regardless, he can see the field in full and the actual depth of DBs. I'm gonna, again, Dable. If this is the difference between him being on the field and him being upstairs, let's keep him upstairs. Shotgun formation, empty set back, 5 wide receivers set. Bills send 4. 42 with the catch. He's open and he gets another first down. Gets the ball inside the 15-yard line to the 14. 35 seconds to go in the third quarter. The Miami Dolphins are now in the red zone, trailing 30-14 in this one. Might be the last play of the third quarter. Not sure if they're going to try to run another play here or not. 20 seconds to go in the quarter. Again, I always feel like if you're the team trailing, you should always try to get as many plays as you can. That's me personally. I just feel like you should never think that you have enough time. If you're trailing, you should always just keep trying to fire. They're in formation, shotgun formation, 4 wide receivers set, 6 seconds, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold on. There's a flag. Looks like Murphy might have jumped. So they got him. They got him to fall for it. So now there's zeros on the clock. Looks like Murphy might have tried to time it. Yeah, there's definitely a second on the clock. They're saying there was no time left on the clock. They're saying it's the end of the third quarter. So I think we got away with one there. So in the third quarter, the Buffalo Bills up 30-14 on the Dolphins. Again, I think we got away with one, but we'll take it as the game gets ready to go into the fourth quarter. Again, guys, thank you for joining me on Bill-ievers Talk. My name is Joe. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like this video. Been a tough one. Again, the Bills maybe as mentioned earlier don't know how to play with the lead because it's been a tough go. But we'll see what happens. I just got a funny text, so I appreciate it. So let's go through some scores from around the league. Again, the Bills up 30-14, start the fourth quarter. Miami has the ball in the red zone, has it 1st and 10 at the Buffalo 14-yard line. The Baltimore Ravens now up 34-0 on the Houston Texans as Mark Ingram with another touchdown run, this one from 12 yards out. Go up big on the Houston Texans, 34-0. Not too many people saw that coming. The Carolina Panthers do get on the board, but they still trail the Falcons 26-3 in the fourth quarter there. Dallas still up 27-21 over Detroit. Dallas has the ball in Detroit territory with less than 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter there. The Colts are now up 31-7 on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Nyheim Hines, 7-yard touchdown run to put them up 31-7 in the fourth quarter there. The Broncos are giving this thing away as the Vikings have scored another touchdown. Stephon Diggs with a 54-yard touchdown pass from Kirk Cousins to make this one 23-20 with 10.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter there. And the Saints and Buccaneers, Saints still up 27-17. The Jets have put another touchdown on the board against the Redskins. It was a Jamison Crowder 29-yard touchdown, and they have the ball in the red zone again. With the score 27-3. Again, here in this game, the Bills up 30-14. Miami has the ball in the red zone. Not making it easy here. Wallace still exposed. Not good enough, says Scott Blakely. Yeah, again, we don't know how to play with the lead. We need to be able to put teams away, especially, thank you, Juan, for the beer, especially when they're lesser competition. Still going into the fourth quarter, guys. The Bills do have a 16-point lead. Meh, it's all right. It's all right. I vote for the Bills to get a stop here, says Spin. I think we all vote for that. Again, guys, if you're new to the channel, thank you again for getting me over that 1,000 sub mark. I really appreciate that. Now saying that looks like 1,002 subscribers. So again, I really appreciate that. As I started the day, less than 10 away. So good job by you guys to get me over that 1,000K mark. That means, or 1K mark, I should say. That means that now I can go live from my mobile devices. So breaking Buffalo Bills news. Tune in right here to Bill-ievers Talk to talk about it. Fitzpatrick goes into motion. They go around a little bit of wildcat here. They fake the handoff. Goes up the middle. Number 27 gets it inside the 10-yard line. He is tackled there by Teron Johnson. You know, if I ever saw wildcat, I would just put all 11 people in the box. Like, just stop. Just stop. Ballage takes the snap. Stop acting like you're going to pass out Wildcat. You're just not. You never are. They're going to run Wildcat again. This time they do run to the outside, and this one's going to be a touchdown. Touchdown by the Dolphins. Grant gets around the outside and gets the touchdown. So the Dolphins still in this one, guys. Dolphins still in this one now 30-20. Probably will go for 2 here. Make it a 1-possession game. Down by 10 right now. 7-play, 65-yard drive in 3 minutes and 46 seconds. Just not what we wanted to see. Again, the Bills have dominated this game, and now we're a 2-point conversion away from this being a 1-possession game. But remember, we can turn this for 2 points ourselves. I'm just saying. I'm not saying. I'm just saying that we can return this for 2 points ourselves. Make it a 12-point game. That would be something. We rarely see that in the NFL. Actually, that almost happened against us when the Bills played the Eagles. We had that block extra point that the Eagles were unable to scoop. If they were able to scoop it, they would have scored pretty easily. So we have 4 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. 88 comes into motion. And they pitch it inside, and they do not get it. So that's huge. So with 14:35 to go, the Bills still up by 10. So again, 2-possession game here. So that's pretty big at this stage in the game to keep it a 2-possession game. 14:35 to go. Good defense there by Edmonds and company, stopping that little shuttle pass inside for the 2-point conversion. But the Dolphins do score a touchdown to make this a 10-point game. It is now 23. Why are they showing this play? I swear. I just don't wonder. I wonder about things right sometimes. It is now 30-20, I should say. But the Bills will get the ball. 14:35 to go. Again, this is what happens when you kind of stop that conversion, says Ben. Yep, absolutely. No, we suck, says Ben. Hey, if we win this game, we're 7-3. Everyone's talking about how we suck. We're 7-3 if we win this game. And sure, maybe we've only beaten the teams we were supposed to beat, but we've beaten the teams we're supposed to beat. How often have the Bills done that alone? So, again, being 7-3 after this game is not a bad place to be at any point in the season. So, again, hopefully this holds and the Bills win this game. But there's nothing wrong with being 7-3 after 10 games in an NFL season. That means in the AFC, we have to go 3-3 the rest of the way and pretty much clinch a playoff spot, if not even a 5 seed at 10-6. We're going to return it from the back of the end zone. Andre Roberts is sick and tired of kneeling it. And he returns it past the 30, past the 35, to the 38-yard line. Good return by Andre Roberts, returning it from deep in the end zone to about the 38-yard line. Good choice by Roberts there. You always know he's waiting, right? He's just waiting to get that opportunity to show you guys all something as we get ready for the game this afternoon. Obviously, between the New England Patriots and the Philadelphia Eagles, will be huge for the Eagles to win that one for us, if for the Buffalo Bills. Roberts, baby, says Ben Johnson, absolutely. So again, it'll be huge for the Buffalo Bills to win this one. Then if the Eagles could beat the New England Patriots, that'd be great. That'd be great. So we'll see what happens though as they take a look at the playoff hunt. Excuse the sneeze. Shotgun formation, empty backfield, 5 wide receiver set. I think this is the first empty backfield I've seen all day by the Buffalo Bills. Run a quick pass. This one to Brown. Brown gets, again, Brown over 100 yards on the day. Gets about 8 on that one. Going to make it second down and about 2 or 3 for the Buffalo Bills. Nice, they gave him 7 on the play. Nice, quick 7-yard play on first down. Guys, just end this game right now. Score a touchdown, end this game. Allen again in shotgun formation. You have Singletary in the backfield with him to his left. 208 yards on the day for Josh Allen. 16 for 26. 6 receptions for Brown for 111 yards and a touchdown. This time they're going to run it with Singletary. Singletary runs it for first down, gets past midfield into Dolphins territory to the 49-yard line. There's a flag down, and they're pointing in the Bills' direction. So it looks like it's going to be a hold against the Bills. Bad time for a penalty if you're a Bills fan. But again, this is just the Bills keeping a team in the game. We got this game. I just always get nervous within our division. You never know. Absolutely. So there's a holding on the offense that's going to be on Cody Ford. Cody Ford in after the injury to Ty Nsekhe in this game. So Ty Nsekhe had clean hands all game, and now Cody Ford. A bad injury, it looked like, for Ty Nsekhe, so that's sad to see. They're showing the replay here. He definitely tugs the outside of his jersey, so I don't mind that call at all. I think that's an obvious hold, one that has to be called. Sorry, says M. Kane. Just would love to see Brady lose again. I would love to see that too, because then that game against Buffalo is all that much more important, right? And they're stopping play right now. 2nd and 13. They're stopping the game. Don't know what's going on right now. Looks like Flores is a little confused too. Someone who's watching, who's listening, maybe you could tell me why they're delaying the game, because I don't know. 2nd and 13, 13:52 to go. 25 seconds left on the play clock. Buffalo up 30-20. Shotgun formation for Allen. 2 wide receivers top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. You have Singletary joining him in the backfield. Pass is complete to Beasley. Beasley trying to get the first down. He might be a little bit short. Going to be 3rd and inches for the Buffalo Bills. Another catch by Beasley. Beasley has a few catches on this game as well. Again, guys, after this game, if you're looking for post-game, join #Nation, join #Sports, as they'll give you a post-game of this game shortly thereafter. And now they run Allen for a first down a lot more, and he gets well inside Dolphins territory to about the 48-yard line. Good run by Allen. Good QB sneak as they're going to hurry to the line again. Going to bring a 1st and 10 for the Buffalo Bills. 13:05 to go in the 4th quarter. With the Bills up 30-20, they hurry to the line. Allen under center. You have 2 wide receivers at the top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Singletary alone in the backfield. They fake it. Play action, as everyone was calling for, going deep downfield to about the 31-yard line. That's John Brown with the first down. John Brown with a great game so far in this one. 12:45 to go. Huge first down for the Buffalo Bills. Allen to Brown is working all day. I think that's his 8th reception of the day, if I'm not mistaken. And it's going to be 1st and 10 Buffalo at the 31-yard line. So again, Buffalo has the ball. 7 for 128. Brown is pumped, suspect, absolutely. They do a reverse. This one to McKenzie. McKenzie inside the 25 gets close to another first down, gets about 10 yards on that play. The ref on the sideline says that you can move the chains because it's the first down. Look close to me, so if he's calling for it, I guess so, but it looked pretty close. But 10-yard gain there by McKenzie. Again, you see this misdirection by McKenzie. Sooner or later, it's going to pay off, and that's how it pays off here for the Buffalo Bills. So 1st and 10, 12 minutes to go. Let's ice this game. Let's get a touchdown right here. Let's end this. 21-yard line, 1st and 10. Allen in shotgun formation. Singletary goes from his right to his left. Or his left to his right. Whatever. I mean, he is now to Allen's right. 2 wide receivers top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. They run Singletary. Singletary able to bounce outside. Singletary gets inside the 15 before he's taken out of bounds. So again, about 6 on the play for Devin Singletary. Going to be 2nd down and 4 for the Buffalo Bills. 11:35 to go in the 4th quarter with the Bills up 30-20. Love this attitude, says M. Kane. I love this. Go for the win right now, man. Again, get the Smokey, says hard-hearted. Man, Brown is doing a great job today. 7 receptions, 120+ yards, and the score. That's going to be another score on this play. I would love to see that. Washington does score a touchdown. Geis with a 45-yard touchdown reception. Singletary, 2 Allens left as he snaps the ball to Croft. First sighting of Croft, and he gets the first down, gets the Bills inside the 10-yard line, so it's going to be first and goal there for the Bills. 11 minutes to go in this game, and the Bills up 30-20 with the ball, first and goal at about the 8-yard line. So good job there by the Buffalo Bills. Again, a nice drive here, needs to end in a touchdown, 9-yard line, so it's going to be first and 10. You got 3 wide receivers to the top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Singletary, the lone setback, fake the handoff to Singletary. This one's going into the end zone, and do I call things or do I call things? Brown with his second touchdown of the day, and that might seal it here in Buffalo as the Bills are now up 36-20 with 10:38 to go. That is Josh Allen's third touchdown pass of the day. 0 interceptions, 0 fumbles. What more do y'all want? Oh, and the 1 rushing touchdown. Let's not forget about that. What more do y'all want from this team? John Brown with his 8th reception of the day. This one is his 2nd touchdown on the day as well. Great job by Allen getting that ball, and that ball might have even been tipped at the line of scrimmage, but Allen getting it in there. Go Bills, go for 2. No need to go for 2 here. Allen 20 for 30, 253 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Yeah, pretty good day if you ask me for Josh Allen. Hauschka back for the extra point. Hauschka says he's good. Hold is down, kick is up, and with 10:38 to go, the Buffalo Bills take a 37-20 lead. Kick is good. So again, great job. Yeah, that ball was tipped at the line, but you don't try to stop. You don't try to stop a speeding bullet, baby. Josh Allen gets it in there, and the Bills, again, take a 17-point lead with 10:38 to go in this one. Liking it. Brown playing like a number 1 wide receiver. Touchdown, Bills. Hauschka may have found his wallet. Finally, a tip pass goes Bills' way. Let's go, baby. Absolutely. Hey, 17-point lead. How many yards is Allen at passing now? 253. They just showed it on the screen. 253 for Allen on the day, and 3 touchdowns. Again, 20 for 30. 253, 66%, we'll take that, and 253, we'll take that. 3 touchdowns, we'll take that. Over 50 rushing yards and a touchdown, we'll take that. Beautiful game overall by Josh Allen, if you ask me. There's still 10.5 minutes to go. That can change my mind. But that might be one of the things we talk about tomorrow when I do the post-game. Again, guys, join me tomorrow during halftime of Monday Night Football as I go live for the post-game exclusively on YouTube. So if you're watching on Sportscaster, check me out on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Brown for the Pro Bowl, says Ben Johnson. Maybe, the way he's playing. Again, only Buffalo Bill to ever have the 10 straight games of, because now it's 10, of 4 or more receptions and 50 or more yards. So great job by him. We might be able to see him on the Pro Bowl ballot, might be seeing him at the Pro Bowl, but he might win the vote, but hopefully he's playing in the Super Bowl and won't be able to make it to the Pro Bowl this season. Hope he cracks 300 as long as they don't get conservative. Well, they're up 17 at this point, Juan. So you figure, let's say Miami takes 2 or 3 minutes off the clock on this drive. That gives us the ball with like 6 minutes to go. Up 17 if Miami does not score. If Miami scores, you might see something, especially if Miami scores quick. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. But let me go through some scores from around the league. Again, Bills up 37-20, 10:38 to go. The Texans do get on the board here to make it 41-7. It's a Carlos Hyde 41-yard touchdown run, but then the Baltimore Ravens come right back with a 63-yard touchdown run by Gus Edwards, so it's now 41-7. Baltimore over Houston. Atlanta up 29-3 over the Panthers. It's a coup field goal to make that one 29-3 there. The Dallas Cowboys have extended their lead to 35-21. Ezekiel Elliott 17-yard touchdown pass from Dak Prescott, and then a Tony Pollard 2-point conversion is good to make that one 35-21 there. The Colts up 31-7 on the Jags. The Vikings have the ball, only down 23-20, 6.5 minutes to go in that one. One-score game, and then the Saints still hold a 10-point lead over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and the Jets now up 34-11 over the Washington Redskins. Kick is in the air. Kick goes to the 1-yard line. It's going to be returned by the Miami Dolphins. He again getting to the outside, gets to the 40, gets to midfield before he's taken down. Again, the special teams letting the special teams know that we're not that good on special teams. That's all there is to it. We're just not that good on special teams. 3 now upcoming, says Juan C. I would love to see that now, especially after that return. They're starving, says M. Kane. Hey, I'm hungry. Agreed, Ben Johnson, about the Pro Bowl. Pittsburgh and Dallas look beatable. I'm just saying, says Scott Blakely. Absolutely. If our offense plays this good against a Pittsburgh or Dallas team, absolutely. Listen, that Pittsburgh offense is not that good. The reason why they're winning games is because of their defense. So, you're talking about teams winning because of their defense. Look at the Steelers. Shotgun formation. Again, they're going to pretty much have to pass this one. And let's see if we can get maybe another sack on Ryan Fitzpatrick, as it's a nice 15-yard gain on first down by number 15, Wilson, with the catch for the Miami Dolphins. So for all you Dolphins fans who were talking about the Dolphins around the table going 9-7 and making playoffs, well, sorry about that. Procaccini Prod, thank you for joining the broadcast again. Welcome to Bill-ievers Talk by hashtag Sports. Switch cams. Oh yeah, I apologize. See. First down play goes number 27 for about a yard before he's taken down by Johnson. That Grant cat's fast as Ben Johnson. He is. He's a speedy guy. It looks like Minnesota might have taken the lead. Kirk Cousins. Pass. To number 8. Is that Rudolph? Gets in the end zone. So the Vikings have taken the lead over Denver. That helps out the Bills in the minorest of ways. Bills send a corner blitz, and they get to Fitzpatrick again. Fitzpatrick goes down. This time, is that that's Shaq Lawson this time with the sack. So that's a six times. He's been sacked 6 times. Well, they say turnover it now. Says Juan C. Sacks and turnovers, not something the Bills have been getting a lot of this season, but sacks today, 6 on the day. Not too bad. 9 minutes to go. Buffalo up 37-20. 3rd and 16 for the Dolphins here at the 43-yard line. Shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers bottom of the screen. Bills send 4. Do not get there, but it's an incomplete pass. Milano on the coverage. Good job by Milano. Brings up a 4th and 16, 8:44 to go. And this one looks like the offense is staying on the field. Down 3 scores. This is your last hurrah. Come on, Buffalo defense. Make some noise. Do they send pressure here is the question. Do they send pressure here? Flashback to the Schwartz defense, says hard-hearted. Yeah, that Schwartz defense was amazing. Then we get Rex Ryan, defensive mastermind, get rid of Schwartz, and our defense goes to pot. Shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, and their tight end. You have a running back, 2 Fitzpatrick's left. You have a wide receiver at the top of the screen. He's telling to go out further. 4, 3, 2. There is a timeout by Buffalo. Good job by Buffalo. I like that. I like that timeout there. You have your timeouts. That's your second timeout taken this half. You're up 17. This 4th and 16 is huge. Good time for a timeout, if you ask me. The Saints just scored a touchdown. Williams with a 55-yard interception return for a touchdown to put that one out of reach late in that game. So that one's 34-17. First 10 games, opponents combined record 31-62. Next 5 games, opponents combined records 28-18. Tied for the 3rd toughest strength of schedule according to the NFL. So hey, but we have a chance to beat these teams. These are beatable teams. Again, the Steelers beatable, Ravens beatable, maybe, who knows? Dallas beatable. Turnover right now. Let's go, says Scott Blakely. Would love to see a turnover. Send pressure, says Juan, on this 4th and 16. Again, we don't even need an interception right here. Just knock the ball down. Just knock the ball down. We did get a turnover in this game, a fumble recovery. I forgot about that. Late in the first half. So shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. Fitzpatrick has Ballage in the backfield with him, to his left. Fitzpatrick running up, throws it downfield, incomplete. Good job by Edmonds getting in there as number 88 for the Miami Dolphins had it in his hands. Edmonds forces the incompletion. Jasicki with the ball in his hands when he gets knocked away. Another Dolphins player down on the ground. But good job by Edmonds to make sure that he makes that catch hard, if not impossible, for the Miami Dolphins. And so with 8.5 minutes to go in the 4th quarter, the Bills take over, already up 17. I don't expect to see Allen throw the ball too much. Wouldn't mind it, but again, I think this game is well in hand. 17 points with less than 9 minutes to go in this one. Let's go through the rest of the scores, as most of the games are winding down. Again, the Bills game, probably the last one that's going to go off the air here, 8:44 to go. The Ravens have this game one hand up 41-7 over the Texans with 2 minutes to go. The Falcons up 29-3 with less than 5 minutes to go. The The Detroit Lions have scored a touchdown to make it 35-27. So they're still in this thing. Marvin Jones Jr. with a 25-yard touchdown pass from Jeff Driscoll. That's right. I forgot that Driscoll's in this game too. They don't even have Stafford playing. It's Driscoll. Realistically, we can win 3 more games. 10-win season sounds great, says Kenneth. Absolutely. Absolutely. Nothing wrong with a 10-win season. I called 11-5 at the end of the year. But let's say, we beat Denver. We beat the Jets. Let's take those 2 out. Again, now you have your 4 games to win 1 or 2, right? We can do that. I think that's easily doable. Beat the Patriots. Why not? Why not beat the Patriots? We almost did. But anyhow, Atlanta up 29-3, like I said. Dallas up 35-27 with 5.5 to go there. 1 possession game. The Colts up 31-7 on Jacksonville, 2 minutes to go there. The Vikings have taken a 27-3 lead. Like I said, a Kyle Rudolph 32-yard touchdown gives them the lead. 4.5 minutes to go there. The Broncos have the ball in Minnesota territory, so 1 possession game there. The Saints now up 34-17 after that pick 6, and the Jets still up 34-11 over the Washington Redskins there. The Jets looking to go to 3-7 on the season. But the Buffalo Bills with a win today would move to 7-3 on the season, win 37-20 with 8:39 to go. But Bills have the ball 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line. Looks like the Bills might even cover the spread here as they're up 17 with 8:39 to go. Spread, I think at the beginning of the game was 6, 5.5, something like that. Again, on my parlay, this might be the only game I got right. So congratulations. Hopefully, don't want to speak too soon. But to the Buffalo Bills, welcome Rock Sports Network to the broadcast over on Sportscaster. Enjoying this game right now between the Buffalo Bills and Miami Dolphins. One thing you also have to remember is one of those touchdowns by the Dolphins was a kick return for a touchdown. This defense has played amazingly, and you're talking about the 6 sacks on the game so far. Great job by this defense pressuring Ryan Fitzpatrick. You have 8:39 to go, up 37-20. Let's, again, a 3-4 minute drive here that ends in points. That'd be a field goal touchdown would be perfect at the time. 4 total touchdowns, 6 straight games with 2+ total touchdowns, longest active streak in NFL from Josh Allen. So again, I wish we had a good quarterback as they run Devin Singletary on 1st down. He gets the ball to about the 47-yard line before he's brought back. Again, about 4 on the play. So yeah, again, you say what you want, but I think at this point, up 17, 8.5 to go, playing a little more conservatively is not a terrible move. You have to know game situations, and I think this is a good time for that to happen as they're showing a Allen highlight package, and I will switch cams for you one. I do again apologize as Singletary runs it for about 4 yards on 1st down. Ben Johnson says run ball, kill clock. And that's what we're going to do here, as it looks like Miami may have called a timeout. Again, Miami drawing at straws here to try to get the ball back and try to score. Miami already has recovered 1 onside kick against Buffalo. This is 3 years in a row now that Miami has recovered an onside kick against the Buffalo Bills, and this is the first onside kick recovered this season, and it goes against our Bills, again, whose special teams. A thumbs up by 1. I appreciate that. Thank you. Single set backfield, 4 wide receivers. Fake play action. He's going deep. And this ball is incomplete. John Brown actually with good defensive coverage as they do go deep on 2nd and 6 on a play action that we've all been waiting for. Maybe a bad time to do it with 8:26 to go. It looks like is there a flag? Prior to the pass, holding on the defense. It's going to give us a 1st down. So holding on the defense, it's going to be a 1st down for the Buffalo Bills. And Miami just getting killed by penalties today. Flores is not happy with that call. I don't even know who it was on. But that's going to just increase the Buffalo Bills' time of possession here. Not even sure if it was on Buffalo. Now under throw, says Ben. But again, if he was held, who knows what happened there. 8:26 to go. Now the Bills in Miami territory. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. 8:26. Shotgun formation for Josh Allen. Going to pass it again here. This time out of the backfield. This time it goes to Devin Singletary. Gets to the 44-yard line as the Miami Dolphins call their 2nd timeout. 8:21 to go here. It's going to be 2nd and 6 for the Buffalo Bills. Juan says go deep again. We'll see what happens. Again, maybe a time to be a little more conservative, get into field goal range, make this a 20-point game, 3 possessions. Actually, it already is 3 possessions. So, again, I like this. I like this game right now. Very few complaints, as we'll find out tomorrow during my live stream. Monday, I go live for the post-game reaction. So again, guys, if you're watching on YouTube right now, hit that thumbs up button. Again, got me over 1,000 subscribers in this stream, so I really appreciate that. More to come on that, obviously, as I'm over 1,000, and I appreciate that. But Right now, we're watching this Bills game, and the Bills look like they have a game in hand here finally. 37-20, most points scored this season. 2nd and 6, Josh Allen in shotgun. Dolphins only have one more timeout. Singletary to his left. 2 wide receivers on the screen, one to the top. They are going to throw the ball. And this one out of bounds, again, intended for John Brown. Maybe they're trying to get Brown to 10 catches. 8 catches on the day for John Brown, over 125 yards, and 2 touchdowns on the day. So great game by him. Again, for not being number 1 wide receiver, he seems like he's doing number 1 wide receiver things, as he has 2 touchdowns on the day. Oh, he is at 9. He's at 9 receptions for 137 yards and those 2 touchdowns. So 3rd and 6 now, shotgun formation. They roll to the right. Allen looking downfield. He just throws it up in the air out of bounds as he's getting hit as he throws the ball. Wilkins with the pressure. And so it's going to be 4th and 6. I'm not sure if they were just trying to waste the clock with that, because it didn't look like Allen was looking downfield for a receiver pretty much the whole time he had the ball. But Wilkins comes in. Allen with the stiff arm on Wilkins. And then Wilkins takes. I don't think it was intentional, but Wilkins does get a shot at Allen's helmet there. But it's going to be 4th and 6. The ref obviously didn't see that because they were at the sideline. Chris Spencer says, I love it regardless. Hey, Joe, I'm still listening, playing NBA 2K20. Hey, King Cam, glad you can listen as the Bills get ready to punt the ball away. Jorges getting the ball. He punts this one. Let's see if we can down it inside the 20. It's actually downs it inside the 10. So good job by Jorges there. Chris says, I love it regardless. I am glad we are still trying to play to win and not trying to conserve the ball. We have the defense to play this type of ball. Let's go, coaches. Time to recognize it. Absolutely. Listen, there's nothing wrong with winning 56-15 or whatever. Like there's nothing wrong with blowing a team out is all I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with that at all. And if you, right now they're looking at the 2018 quarterback class, first round picks. Obviously, you gotta love Lamar Jackson here. But secondly, you have to look at Josh Allen. Again, Josh Allen's going to bring this team to 7-3 this season. Josh Rosen's still not playing for these Dolphins, and Sam Darnold and Baker Mayfield both with losing records at this time. Well, punting, let's go D, says Ben Johnson. 1st and 10 for Miami at the 8-yard line. Shotgun formation. Fitzpatrick. Let's get to 10 sacks on the day. That'd be awesome. Throws it, finds 19 open at the 20. He gets a 1st down. So it's going to be 1st and 10 Miami. As again, the Bills defense playing prevent at this point, so some of the numbers might actually look worse than they're going to be for this game. But this Bills defense was outstanding from the get. Just a great job by this Bills defense. 6 sacks, 7:40 to go in the 4th quarter and counting. Fitzpatrick 21 for 31, 211 yards. But again, that's not going to be the story. The story is going to be the pressure that the Bills get on Fitzpatrick as he throws to Parker. Parker able to get 5 yards as the Bills send pressure again. White on the tackle. Something else you haven't heard much from other than that one play is Parker, and White wasn't on the coverage of Parker for that play, so let's remember that as well. White has done a good job here. As again, the Bills up 37-20. It seems like we're just going to round clock and get ready to celebrate. M. Kane says, where is Foster? I haven't seen Foster in the lineup all game. And, he's on the roster, but I haven't seen him all game. Passes completed to Parker for 1st down at about the 34-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Miami Dolphins. But again, if we force a 5-minute drive here, there's nothing wrong with that, right? Force a 5-minute drive, force the Dolphins to complete everything in front of you. Up 17, 6.5 to go. Shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Fitzpatrick looking to throw. Blitz coming, he rolls to his right, and again completes a short pass to their tight end, number 88, Gesicki. So it looks like the Bills will go 2-0 against the Dolphins this season. Always a good thing, always good to squish the fish. Like I said, Frent D, hate this, says M. Kane. I hate it, but it's part of the game. I really do. I always say Frent D only prevents you from winning. But again, up 17, 6 minutes to go. It's just part of the game. So, and we've sent 2 blitzes on this drive already. So it's not like we're playing full prevent as we send another blitz. This ball is batted into the air and then batted down by the offensive line. Number 77 with the bat down. He actually could have caught that because a Dolphins player did put his hands on it and maybe even ran for 1st down. But it's deflected again by this Bills team. Looks like Edmonds actually is the one that tips it up into the air. And yeah, 77 actually could have caught that because 15 for the Dolphins actually touched it first. But it goes incomplete, so we're going to have 3rd and 4. And we did run a blitz on that play, so we're not just running prevent. Force him a punt or get a turnover, says Juan. Would love to see that. Juan sent me a foam finger. I appreciate that. Shotgun formation on this 3rd There's a whistle. Another timeout by Buffalo. Again, 3rd and 4. Why not take that timeout? Again, guys, if you're joining me on Sportscaster, thank you for joining me. Hit that hit that heart button, and send me those tickets. Send those tickets my way. I appreciate it. If you're watching me on YouTube, again, thank you for joining. Hit that thumbs up button. Really helps us out as we watch the final 6 minutes of this game. Again, one of the later games of the day. It's going to go one of the latest. There are a few finals already. Today's games, we have the Baltimore Ravens beating the Houston Texans 41-7. We have the Indianapolis Colts beating the Jacksonville Jaguars 33-13. We have a couple one-score games. The Broncos trailing the Vikings 27-23 at the 2-minute warning there. And the Lions have the ball with 2:52 to go, trailing 35-27 in that one. So those are your 2 one-possession games so far. One of the 4 o'clock games has just gotten underway as the Cardinals receive against the 49ers. The other 2 start at 4:25, Cincinnati, Oakland, and then the Patriots at the Eagles. Shotgun formation again on this 3rd and 6. Short pass here, and he's unable to get the first down. Gillislee tackled by Johnson on the play. Going to bring up a 4th and about 2 for the Miami Dolphins. 5:50 to go here in the 4th quarter. Again, great tackle there by Teron Johnson, making sure Gillislee is short of that first down. Gillislee might need to start running a little bit tougher at that tight end position. But again, thank you for joining me on Bill-ievers Talk for this game between the Dolphins and the Bills. The Bills up 37-20, 5:30 to go in the 4th quarter. Dolphins have the ball. Shotgun formation for the Dolphins. 3 wide receivers to the top of the screen. To the bottom of the screen. 2 to the top. 5 wide receivers set. 4th and 2. Dolphins receivers on the bottom screen look confused. Parker gets open, gets behind White, and he is tackled after another big game. Parker, really the only player in this game having himself a day here for the Miami Dolphins. Again, gets in front. So White was reading a slant route, and he read the slant, went for the interception, and Parker goes behind him and goes up the sideline for more than a first down, well into Buffalo Bills territory. So 5 minutes to go here. Parker with 7 receptions for 135 yards, and they're inside the red zone, 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen. Going end zone, incomplete, way too high for Parker as that goes out of bounds. It's going to be 2nd and 10, 4:58 to go. Pathetic late game D as usual, says Juan. Dumbest game plan ever developed by some number crunching idiot, says M. Kane, about prevent defense probably. The problem is it took you until the 4th quarter for you to say we were going to win against guys who can't make another roster. I don't get it. Well, again, the only guy in this game for the offense that's doing anything for Miami is Parker, and Parker is one of the better wide receivers in the game, probably in the top half at least, so he would definitely make a roster. Blitz coming again. Bills read that well, and White on the tackle for a loss. Fitzpatrick tries to pitch it to his running back as the Bills come on a blitz, and White is there on the tackle. So 4:40 to go. Clock still running. 3rd down for the Miami Dolphins. 3rd and 12. Great blitz call there as Hughes is able to get in and get his hands up. Leaves Fitzpatrick no choice but try to dump it off to the running back, and White makes a big play. 3rd and 12 here for the Miami Dolphins. 4:40 to go, or 4:30 to go here in the game. Bills send 4. Do not get there. Catch is made short of the first down. So it's going to be 4th and 1 from the 4-yard line. A bobbling catch made by number 19. And it's going to be 4th down for the Miami Dolphins. 4th and about 1 with 4 minutes to go here in this game. David Pelota, I'd always rather say we're going to win the game. I don't care when it's going to be against no matter who. Again, Atlanta, going into last week, only had 1 win, able to beat New Orleans in New Orleans. Winning in the NFL is tough. Fitzpatrick looks like he's going to try a QB sneak. Does he get it? He might not have gotten it. The spot definitely is short. The spot is definitely short. If that spot's accurate, then the Buffalo Bills will take over on downs, and it's going to be 1st and 10 Buffalo at the 4-yard line. They are going to measure it just to be sure, but it definitely looks like he is short here as the Bills goal line D. That goal line D everyone loves in Buffalo, doing it again. I don't know why it's, again, Matthew, you just wrote a comment. It's asking me to review it. I don't know why. I hit it. So Matthew wrote, Matthew wrote, I hit the wrong button. Sorry, buddy. Matthew comes in and says, Prevent D is the dumbest scheme ever thought of. I don't know why I asked me to review it, and worst of all, I don't know why I hit hide instead of show. I apologize, Matthew. Nothing wrong with that comment there. Juan C says, awesome. Absolutely. So it's going to be Buffalo ball, 3:40 to go. Miami only has one timeout. Bills up 37-20. Might see a lot of running here, guys. I don't see us passing the ball too much. But Matthew, I do apologize for that. No reason to block that comment. Thank you for joining me on Believers Talk. Again, guys, if you're new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like this video as the Bills look like they're going to come away with the win here. Pass just to get Allen over 300 yards. What's Allen at right now? It might be a lot to ask for him to go over 300 yards in this game. But let's see what's at. He's at 256. So if you want to run a play action 97-yard bomb, that would do it. But I'm not sure you want to do that. As they run on first down to the left, looks like that's Gore on the carry. You know, in this game right now, the way Devin Singletary fumbled, Devin Singletary has 2 fumbles in this game, both recovered by Buffalo, but 2 fumbles. So you just want to run. Miami calls it the last time out. Probably run Gore in this situation. And just end this game out. You know, again, you would love to get a first down here, so that way you're not playing from the back of the end zone, because the last thing you want to do with this special teams play so far, last thing you want to do is be playing out of the back of your end zone and make things go a little fishy. Hot fishy Miami, get it? I didn't try that, but it works. Make things a little fishy for the Buffalo Bills. You don't want them to get another chance at a return for a touchdown. Again, the Miami Dolphins returned a kick for a touchdown earlier in this game, right before the start, or right before at halftime. So single back formation. They run the ball with Frank Gore. This time Frank Gore gets to about the 6-7 yard line before he's taken backwards. So it's going to bring about 3rd and 7 for the Buffalo Bills here. 3:20 and counting for in the game. Again, Bills up 37-20. Would love to see a first down here. Pretty much milk the game at that point, as there's only going to be one more stoppage at the 2-minute warning. So would love to see a first down. Blue Mamba, thank you for joining the broadcast. A little bit late, but always glad you could join us over on Sportscast. The Bills up 37-20, 3 minutes to go in this game. Miami has no more timeouts, so we're just watching the clock run out here as the Bills have the ball 3rd and 7 from the 7-yard line. Single back set again. Brown, only wide receiver back, so pretty sure they're just going to run it here with Frank Gore. Frank Gore gets to about the 10, maybe 11-yard line before he's taken down. Looks like the 11, so it does give us a little more room to punt the ball. But it's just run on that drive. And again, why not? Because after this punt, it's going to be a 2-minute warning. And again, the Dolphins do not have another timeout. So be interesting to see how people spin Allen having a bad game in this one. Allen has 4 touchdowns total in this game, 3 passing touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdown. So be interesting to see how they spin this to say Josh Allen is not improving. Again, no turnovers, and Josh Allen didn't even put the ball on the ground in this game. So no fumbles by Josh Allen in this game at all. So I thought Josh Allen played a pretty good game overall, about 60% completion percentage. That could have been a little bit higher. Fair catch called for and made by the Dolphins at about the 41-yard line. So that's where the Dolphins will start with the ball. At least passed once on 3rd down. That's just me, though, says Juan C. I mean, again, maybe if they have a timeout remaining, you do that. But no timeouts. You would just want to run off those 40 seconds. Nope, no first down, says Ben Johnson. This is where we utilize Beasley and our big tight ends in the middle to get good chunks and burn clock with the run game. We were able to burn about 1.5 minutes on that drive because the Dolphins have no timeout. So shotgun formation, 2:02 to go in the game. There was only one more play before a 2-minute warning. Fitzpatrick in shotgun, 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. Bills send 4. They pass it to the running back out of the backfield. He's able to get into Buffalo territory to about the 47. So with 1:56 to go, we hit the 2-minute warning. The Bills up 37-20 again. Bills are going to move to 7-3, guys. Bills are going to move to 7-3, and say what you want, but we have the 5th overall seed right now. And if the Eagles can surprise some people and pull off the win against the New England Patriots, then we'll see what happens. But right now, things looking good. Denver has the ball in the red zone, 10 seconds left in that game. 1st and goal, down 27-23. So if you're interested, you could flip to that game. And if you're watching on Sportscaster, I might do that just for fun for 10 seconds here. That's actually the next game over. So I'll flip it real quick. 6 seconds to go. Shotgun for Denver. We're at commercial break in the Bills game. Almost intercepted by Minnesota. So 2 seconds to go. Denver down 23-27. They got the ball 3rd and goal. This is going to be for the game. Again, if you're just joining me, the Bills game is in commercial break. So we have a 1-score game. The Denver Broncos trailing the Minnesota Vikings 27-23 after I think they had a 23-0 lead at one point. But trailing the Vikings 27-23. They got the ball 3rd and goal with 2 seconds to go in this game. Again, Broncos 3-6. They're our opponent next week as they come to Buffalo to play the Bills. Getting close here against the Minnesota Vikings as, again, last play, shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen for the Broncos, 1 to the top. Again, if you're joining me on Believers Talk, I'm just tuning into this Broncos game. Incomplete pass, and that's the game. Minnesota's going to hold on to win 27-23. So that's a big one there. Again, the Broncos come close against. Now I should them drive down again and keep making the stats look bad. Shake my head, says Juan. Yeah, and that's all they're doing at this point. But the Minnesota Vikings get away with a victory on that one. Again, down 23-0 at one point. Able to come back and win that game against the Denver Broncos. Here the Bills up 37-20, less than 2 minutes to go now at the 2-minute warning. It was a better game, not good enough for upcoming schedule, but progress nonetheless. So Scott Blakely, again, that's all we can continue to hope for is progress, right? And if Dable gets comfortable in that booth and we see more progress like this, again, 4 touchdowns from Josh Allen. Let's go Bills, says Tyler Films. Thank you for joining me on Believers Talk. Again, guys, hit that like button if you haven't already. I appreciate all you guys joining me. Again, Believers Talk getting over 1,000 subscribers. That's awesome. Again, started this about a year and a half ago. Never thought it would actually gain this type of speed, so I appreciate that. Teaming up with Hashtag Sports, giving you live play-by-play and reaction to every single Buffalo Bills game. Also teaming up with BewareTheStampede.com. Guys, go to BewareTheStampede.com for all your Buffalo Bills news. And Jeremy from BewareTheStampede.com recently started a podcast. He does a great job, so join him over there. Shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Bills coming on pressure. Fitzpatrick rolls out, throws the ball to the running back, number 42. He gets a first down before he's pushed out of bounds by Tremaine Edmonds. So again, just these dump plays that are working because the Bills are in a little bit of prevent defense. Sorry I'm being so negative, but this team could be so much better if they weren't so conservative late, says Juan. Again, you're up 17, less than 2 minutes to go. What you want them to do? Last thing you want to do up 17, less than 2 minutes to go, is get beat deep, right? If they're going to drive on you, make it last 5 minutes or whatever it might be. You don't want to get beat deep like Tremaine Edmonds did have happen on that last drive. Luckily, they don't get it on 4th down. Fitzpatrick forced to step up, pressure coming. Again, another short pass there. This time, Travis White comes up and makes the tackle on Laird, however you say the name, for a tackle for Travis White. 1:30 to go. Maybe not Travis White's best game on Jarvis Landry, but still a pretty good game for him. Again, remember that 50-yarder by Jarvis Landry? Travis White was not covering him. That was actually Teron Johnson covering him on that play. Bills need to beat Denver next week. Yes, we do. We're absolutely right. Blitz coming. Fitzpatrick trying to get away. Jerry Hughes with the sack. That's the seventh sack of the day for the Buffalo Bills. Now, there is a flag down. Looks like that might be holding, however, on the offense. Yeah, it's going to be holding on the offense, so it's going to be our 7th sack of the day. Good job by this Buffalo Bills team. And it's okay, Juan. See, we're not used to winning. I understand the negativity, but we have to be happy, man. 7-3 is 7-3. That penalty's declined. Going to be 3rd down. I mean, look at some of these teams. Kansas City is hoping to go 7-3 tomorrow. 7-4, I think. I'm not sure. But some of these teams just are better. Who some people are saying are better than us are looking at 7-3 as well. I mean, Baltimore 8-2. They're the 2nd best team in the AFC, and we're right behind them. So shotgun formation again. Fitzpatrick looking. He's going to run a screen pass again. That's all they're able to do right now. 3rd and 14. They pick up about 12 of it. Get to the 30-yard line, so it's going to bring up a 4th down here. Again, Bills up 17 with 58 seconds to go. 4th and 4. Bring on your field goal unit. Allen looked really good, says Tim Ellington. At times he did look really good today. So again, guys, thank you for joining me. Less than a minute to go here in this game. Going for it on 4th and 4, and the Dolphins, do they get the 1st down? Was that completed? I'm not sure. White's saying it was incomplete. I'm not sure. The clock stopped. And they're ruling incomplete. So that's going to be the game. One kneel down, and that's it. If we can keep this up, we are in the playoffs, no doubt, says Kenneth Oswin. Absolutely shore up that special teams, man, says Scott Blakely. Just coming on the last couple of minutes to like the video. Thanks a lot, Tim Ellington. Again, the Bills are going to move to 7-3 on the season. Still 2 games back in New England, with New England playing today against a game and a half, I should say, with the Dolphins, with New England playing today against the Philadelphia Eagles. Let's hope for the Philadelphia Eagles win, and then we're only a game back with the game against the Patriots to go. Who says that we have to settle for wild card team? Still the most complete game of the season, absolutely. Absolutely was, and the Bills score 37. That's the most that they've scored this season by a long shot, and that's going to be the game. That's the only snap needed to take as we see victory formation. And the Buffalo Bills are going to win this game 37-20. So again, guys, lots of things happened in this game. Lots of good. Josh Allen looked really good. Some bad. Special teams looked pretty bad. And we're going to talk about that all tomorrow during my post-game coverage of this game between the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. A game where the Bills win. And the name of the game is winning. That's it, guys. If we win every single game, then we win. It doesn't matter what the score is. It doesn't matter how it looks. Winning's winning. So, and I've said this before, let's get to the dance. And once we get to the dance, we'll talk about things at that nature. But, 7-3 is 7-3. We have to be happy about that. And again, I'll talk about that all more tomorrow. If you want to join the post-game coverage, again, follow #sports. They'll be joining you. They won by 3 scores. Absolutely, Mike Sellers. They did. That's the truth. This was a chance to put them away, get scared. Should have at least tried to take a shot. Again, M. Kane, 7-3. Just 7-3. Enjoy the win, man. Enjoy the win. That's all that matters. Again, all the 1 o'clock games have ended now. If we win the game, we should. If we win the games, we should win the playoffs, says Stefan. Absolutely, Tim. I like the defense blitzing for a change. Yeah, a lot of different blitz schemes today. And again, we'll talk about all that tomorrow. I'm going to rewatch this game. And we're going to look at some of the things that I didn't get a chance to look at while calling it. I always enjoy calling these games, so I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you guys liking these videos, tuning in. Thank you very much. And I look forward to talking to you all soon again. We'll go live Monday with our post-game coverage. We'll go live Thursday as we pregame the game against the Denver Broncos. And then next week, you'll have Mario and Paul calling the game between the Buffalo Bills and the Denver Broncos. So tune in either on Sportscaster, where we'll have you over here, or also you can tune in right here on YouTube. Just go over to #sports channel, link in the description below. Link to my Twitter page, guys. You want to be on Twitter because there will be something coming your way. Again, thank you very much for getting Bill-ievers Talk over 1,000 subscribers. I really appreciate that, and I look forward to giving you more breaking news, be able to go live straight from my phone now, so you guys can be part of the conversation. So if you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Like this video, leave a comment, even if you're not watching this live. First of all, I don't know why you watched a 4-hour stream, not live. I appreciate it. But yeah, I'm not sure if you're watching this game live or not. If you're not watching this live, leave a comment down below. I'll happily respond. First thing the media said was Bills are beating bad teams. Of course that's what they say, man. Of course that's what they say. Going into this game, they were talking about how Miami was on a 2-game win streak and how, they could surprise some people in this game, how they might cover the 6-point spread, yada, yada, yada. We beat them by 3 scores. Still not good enough. But you know what? It's good enough for us as we go to 7-3. Again, guys, thank you for joining me. Broncos and Cowboys games, very winnable, 9-3. Yes, please, this one. Hey, that's what's coming up. So again, guys, next week, join the guys at #sports as they give you live play-by-play reaction on Thanksgiving Day, game against Dallas Cowboys. I'll be right here on YouTube, on Sportscaster, giving you live play-by-play reaction coverage. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I look forward to talking to you real soon. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Enjoy your evening. Enjoy a Bills win. Don't get critical. So many people are so quick to get critical. We have all week to get critical of this team. The mistakes they made. What could be better? Yada, yada, yada. A win's a win, and I'll take it any way I can get it. Again, thank you guys for joining me. I'll talk to you all soon. Until I do. Wait, hold on. Question first. Tim Ellington. How did the last 2 teams do against the Dolphins? Oh, yeah, they lost. Good job, Tim Ellington. We win by 3 scores. We'll take it. A win's a win, a win's a win. Good job, King Cam. And we'll talk to you all soon. Until I do, go Bills.